because someone asked, so I know there's a lot of talk about that, but I don't mind repeating the story. And now we're waiting to kind of see what plays out. Arrest, yeah, Jesse. Can you guys hear the cicadas behind me? They're super
Yeah, they
loud.
sound like rattlesnakes to me every single time.
I know. They're super loud tonight. It's super hot. So when it's hot, they're even 10 times louder. Hi, Gigi. They sound disgusting. Oh, they are, RK. They are. They're little beasts. Hey, grand girl. A felony at that, yes.
Is that the Gigi?
No, it's a different Gigi. There's a lot of Gigi's that come in here.
Okay.
I just seen Steph's live clip. She's horrible. Yeah, Wyatt's in jail. Yes, Brandy. Hello, Stephanie. Oh yeah, I hated them in Arizona. Their little carcasses end up everywhere, and I never see them alive though. Have you ever seen one alive, RK? I've never seen a live cicada. I always just find their little bodies. Hi, Blue. Oh, what happened to my comments? Oh, there they are. I tapped something. Sometimes I feel like I've got the live settings down, and then I tap something and I realize I do not have the live settings down. My dog ate one and it was buzzing in his stomach. I would flip the hell out. That grosses me out. Katie dids. I like that. He should have stayed where he was. Now he's in jail. Yeah,
He
I
knew that
agree.
was a possibility. He knew what he was going home to.
Probably spelled that wrong. No, we. Some people call them locusts.
Yeah, that's what we call them.
Carly, I believe, yeah, you can get in trouble for false reports. There's a lot to probably unpack with the report. Of course, there's going to be multiple different witness statements, and then there's going to be what they find. It's what they find online. There's going to be what they find. It's going to take a team to dig this all up. Yes, as a kid, I always saw them in the shell. Now in Kentucky, I see them alive. Last summer, arcade, that would flip me out. I've never seen them alive. They're so tiny. I don't know how they make such loud noises.
Hi, K Dot. Hi, Laura.
Hello, ladies. Hello. Yes, false reports are a crime, probably misdemeanor. Yeah.
Shelby, he's in jail for a felony charge of
Thank you, Laura.
corporal injury.
Yes, Kata, I got you.
And that's a really big charge. And I mean, he knew this was going to be a possibility going back. So,
a little birdie sent me a screenshot of her messaging Stephanie. Stephanie says that she called and had the charges dropped. But baby, this is a felony.
yeah, she can't just do
after
that.
so many, they're not going to keep just letting you drop them.
Right.
Okay, Danny, I'll go. I'm outside right now. I'll go inside. Sorry, I was smoking a cigarette.
And this is what she does. She gets him locked up and then she cries about it. Well,
Yes.
this is the action. These are the consequences of your actions.
So you guys have, KDOT just reported that she has already called and said she has got the charges dropped. So again,
She's trying.
But with it being a felony, they're 9 times out of 10 not going to drop it. But I spoke to the thing earlier, and they might give him a PR bond. It's basically like a promise to return bond, but it's not really likely because this isn't his first one. This isn't his second one. She said there's multiple of these. So, also somebody told Stephanie, baby, it's a felony. They're not. Listen, I don't wish. Fuck Wyatt, fuck Stephanie, but listen, and this is embarrassing as fuck to say, but as a felon, ma'am, shit's different for him now.
Right.
I don't wish jail on my worst enemy other than a rapist and a P3O.
She does need to be in there. I agree. They both do.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see how anyone would be okay with being falsely accused with such heavy charges that carry such big consequences. But
and I want to let it sink in for the people that are unaware. Stephanie has already called to try to get these charges dropped again. So let that sink into the narrative. And
I have the screenshot before anybody tries to say, well, where did that come from? I have it directly from her to somebody else, that she has called to try to get the charges dropped.
Well, hopefully the DA looks at that and starts holding her accountable for doing this shit over and over, because that's not okay.
I'm gonna mute real fast. I've got something to listen to, and then I'll be right back.
Yeah, she needs to be held accountable for her actions, period. And that's not me defending him, because you will never catch me defending him ever again. I have nothing for him ever again. But she also needs to be held accountable.
Yeah, he's sitting in the consequences of going back. She needs to sit in consequences of breaking the law.
Hi, Corey. You can't go and falsely accuse someone of when you're the aggressor, and over and over and over again. She's constantly accusing him of something. She needs to be held accountable. He has to be held accountable, and this is his karma, I do believe. But also she needs to be held accountable.
We
100%.
do have someone did find the 911 call for us. It's hard to, I can read the transcript, I can play it. It's just hard to listen to. Hold on. There's marbles in her mouth.
Okay,
it's so quiet. So they basically give the apartment. So I'll skip that part anyway. And it says there's a 242. A complainant can hear neighbors been in a 242 in progress with injuries. I'm gonna mute there because that is the apartment number, and I'm not gonna give that. She said one of them hit her, and she's requesting an ambulance because she got out of the hospital for something else.
Another lie.
And they said it's difficult to understand the caller. I can only play like the end portion of it because they do.
So guys, 2 family members were in a 242 as the complainant tried to break it up. One of them hit her, and she's requesting an ambulance because she just got out of the hospital for something else. It's difficult to understand the caller. 242 in progress with injuries.
Yes, we did hear that call last night. Actually, we heard that call on the scanner come through last night. And just so for everyone that has joined, the update that has been given, KDOT has screenshots that are directly from Stephanie to someone that she has already tried to call and drop the charges.
Wow.
She has already tried to call and drop the charges she's had placed on him again.
At this point, I'm just going to start calling nursing homes around there and see if she can just be booked in.
Booked in a nursing home.
Oh, and I want to give credit to Danny. Danny is who found that 911 call. She was scanning. Me and her have been going back and forth about the possible time. She has been scanning and finding that call for us because we were having different calls come through, and this is the call. So W to Danny, big W. And to all my haters, love me or hate me, it's still an obsession. Okay, it's still an obsession.
You're probably
and you keep coming
right
back
now.
here. Yeah, you keep
You're
coming
here
back
right
here to
now,
listen.
100% you're here.
So you can update your take on Reddit and clarify that Stephanie has tried to call.
Ash, did you do that on purpose?
No, I think
no, my battery went low. I think Justin is a piece of shit, and I think Stephanie is a piece of shit. So you're welcome to clarify that as well.
Same.
Yeah, there is no future
that I'm aware of.
So,
and I mean, they act like they would be okay with being falsely accused of things. Like, just because we can acknowledge that that's not okay does not mean that we're switching up and defending Wyatt. No, we just acknowledge that it's not okay to make false allegations against people.
And you want to talk about how pathetic it is we sit up here and talk about Wyatt and Stephanie. You keep fucking listening and then writing about us.
And I think it's pathetic that y'all keep running to Reddit to talk about us instead of messaging us and saying it to us. That's what I think.
Yeah, and whoever's doing that, your mom's a hoe anyway. So, and she should have swallowed you.
I think that's real pathetic. Like, you are just as embarrassing, if not more embarrassing, than we are.
Because you're listening and then going to write about it.
If you're mad that you don't get the information that we have, just say that.
Or just talk shit here. I'm fine with you talking shit here. It does not bother me. I don't have to do it anonymously. I'll say it with my whole chest.
Every time. Every time.
Yes, I can replay the call, but also felony charges can only be dropped or dismissed by a prosecutor or judge. So everyone is aware of that. A felony charge can only be dropped by the prosecutor, so the DA themselves after investigating, or the judge. So at this point, he is going to sit until someone bails him
Pretty
out.
much, he's cooked.
Yeah, Stephanie can't swoop in and say this was an accident.
Yeah,
Like,
you
she
can't
can't-
undo this, which was our
No.
whole point. This is serious. Like, you don't do that.
I'm gonna play the call again, y'all. Here we go.
In front of the judge tomorrow, right?
Yes. Where does he go when he gets out? I don't know, Stephanie. That's a great question. We do not know.
No,
Rev, come
Natha,
save
it was
your
just a
man.
misdemeanor.
I'm gonna play the call again. Here we go.
Okay.
42 and 70.
Sorry.
Female advised 2 family members were in a 242 as the complainant tried to break it up. One of them hit her and she's requesting an ambulance because she just got out of the hospital for something else. So it's difficult to understand the caller. 242 in progress with injuries. 7 I got you.
So one of them hit her and she's requesting an ambulance. She got out of the hospital for something else. It's difficult to understand the caller.
Which, if the police don't know her and they've just heard that it's difficult to understand the caller, they probably thought she was seriously hurt.
Yeah.
Corey, what are you up to down there? Why did you mute Sarah Jessica? I see you. Unmuted her. Oh my God, you guys are wild down there. Corey!
I didn't give him to Friday. I thought it'd at least be Friday before he went back to jail.
Yeah, no, I thought it would be later too. I honestly did. But after last night's shenanigans, I believed it was a ticking time bomb. Last night was pretty wild. Corey is a menace. What's up, everyone? Hi, Elroy. Corey's just finger happy over there. Is anyone that has requested the box meaning to request? If you are meaning to request, you can drop it in the chat. I just have a lot of requests coming in, and I know some people accidentally click. Thank you, Blocklist. Thank you.
Thank you, Block.
What happened? He's in jail for what? He is in jail for corporal injury to a family member. He's on $50,000 bond. Her family says that it did not happen.
He was the aggressor.
He was the aggressor, and it has been said to KDOT in messages that were from Stephanie directly that she has already called and tried to drop the charges that she called him on.
Like we knew she would.
Thank you, Lee.
And I think one of the roommate of, was it the roommate of the brother where Wyatt was last night?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, so the roommate came in here earlier, got in a box, and validated everything that she came barging in their house. They were just chilling, drinking, and she came in there, slapped him in the face, and started pretty much attacking him, and she was the one that caused all the issues. And multiple people that saw this go down has said that.
So real quick, Ash, take a look at your DM and it'll explain a lot, because as recent as April of 2026, there you have it. You can share it if you want.
I can't on voice call, but I can read it. So he was already arrested so he's been arrested, I think 3 times total on the same charge. So that's why the bail is so high. Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what this? Yeah. And so that's why he's being held to the standard he's being held, because she has called 3 times now on him and then calls to drop said charges every time. And so before it was a misdemeanor. Both times before. Is that accurate?
I believe so.
Yeah, both times before were misdemeanors, and so this time it is going to be a felony. The state's going to pick it up.
Wait, okay, so who is Country?
He's just giving me some info that he
Oh,
found.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Also,
He's in here. He's in here
Yeah.
often.
Okay, gotcha. I think that they need to really look at all the times that she's called and then try to undo what she's done. And she needs to be held accountable. She needs to go to jail.
And
Right, because false charges is a fucking thing, but like
It's a crime.
it's definitely that's a real charge.
but on
top of like, I just don't see how they won't let him play the clips that that are everywhere of her literally saying like she's gonna make up charges. Like,
well, I'm sure they will. It's
definitely
only
in court, but like as of right now, like it's easier to fight your case in the free world than it is like in jail. So like, and they ain't got the money. What is 10% of 50,000?
5,000.
Okay, they ain't got $5,000. He ain't got
No,
five.
nobody's
so,
getting him out.
No.
So he gets to sit there, and you don't get that time back. Like you don't get to relive the days you just did in jail waiting for a court date.
And
I
then
know in Texas, you're gonna be sitting on a felony charge. You're gonna be sitting for a hot ass minute.
yeah.
Yep,
But,
and they really
but maybe
need
he
to
needs
look into
to.
her.
Well, yeah, and he's
Maybe he needs to sit there. He chose to go back,
he chose to go
knowing
back.
she was
Y'all
going to do
told him
this.
that he was gonna end up fucking in jail going back.
Yeah, no, he knew what he was going back to. He knew what she was capable of and what he is capable of. When they get together, it's toxic. They are both capable of egregious acts together, and they knew this. They both knew this, and they both willingly were like, we're going to do this again. We're going to do it again.
No, Chili. He has court at 1:30 tomorrow. Right?
Probably his arraignment.
That's probably his bond. That's probably his bond hearing, to be honest. That's probably his bond hearing. It's not even it's not even anything important. This will be the first step, and he's probably not even in a unit yet. He's probably just in a central location where they're kind of all just waiting to.
No, when I spoke with him earlier, he has been booked in. He will sit in intake for what they say earlier, 8 to 12 hours. That's what they said.
Yeah.
Yeah, when we called earlier, it was 8 to 12 hours. He'll be sitting in intake, and then he'll be moved to the back. He has court, I think she said tomorrow or in the morning, tomorrow afternoon or in the morning.
1:30.
Okay, yeah. But then he'll go to intake. He'll go to like the back.
We have not, Sarah, Jessica. I don't think his mugshot's been released. To my knowledge, no one.
There is a 3-strike law in California, 3 felony strikes, and it's mandatory 25 years. This is his first felony.
Yeah, but taking up that felony because if she plays that disability thing.
Well, she's already tried to call and drop it, though.
I think she needs to be looked into herself.
She's already called and tried to drop it, so the DA is going to look at that too when they look at everything.
I don't know how the state ain't done put her away.
I don't either.
Seriously, she needs to be in a home.
Right.
Yep. No booking photos that we're aware of.
He got
Taylor's right. That's for 3 convictions also. He's just been charged every time she calls and then wants to, take it back. So he wasn't convicted.
A corporal injury charge?
Yeah, okay. Definitely, it's a corporal injury, but they definitely made their own beds. No one's denying that.
Yep.
If he'd have stayed down there on his chopper bike, he'd be all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Even without anyone's help, he would have been better off.
Oh, 100%. Homeless, broke, no food, nothing. You'd have been better on rock bottom. You'd have been better off than go back.
Yep.
Yeah, Pace.
100%.
They're not even safe around her if they make her mad. They're well aware of that, Renee. They have been injured by her as well. Her mother.
Here's the thing, like, not only do we have people that saw all of this happen, but last night he was saying, tell everybody that you were the one hitting me, tell them. And she's like, I'll tell them if you promise to never leave me. That literally, she is manipulating it, and all she cares about is him staying with her.
Hi,
and
Allie.
she's willing to do whatever it takes to make him stay with her.
Hi, Allie.
Hi. I'm not the other Allie, the bad one. Just so
No,
you guys know.
this is Allie from
Um,
Cali. If you guys remember back in the days of homelessness last summer, this is the Allie that was around then.
yeah, I'm the Allie that called the police on them when she said that she overdosed on her insulin, and they came to the hotel room. So that's me. I tried to help them numerous times, but they didn't want the help. They wanted the money and the sympathy. I've gone through multiple accounts with them when he was emu, then he was like American Asphalt for a little while. I've gone through all of those with them, and I tried to help them. I brought them food. Um, yeah, they're both horrible people, and I can't really get into how I know a lot about the legal stuff. I just can't. I'm not privy to share that information, but I do know that there have been over 10 times when the police were called. There were 2 prior arrests. Both were misdemeanors, and both were not picked up by the DA. Yeah. So
Thank you, Allie.
yeah.
There's a lot of background that I think people are not aware of,
Oh yeah.
and so I appreciate.
Yeah. It's a lot of background. There's a ton. They kind of they play on. Well, first they do capitalize on her disability. They definitely abuse that dog. In one of the times that I brought them food, they were living in, or I mean, not really living, but they were staying in some bushes, about a mile from my house. And it was very, very hot last summer. I brought them water, I brought them food, and I brought their dog Brian a bag of dog food because at the time they were just giving him like whatever it was that they were
Slim Jims
eating.
and gummies.
Yeah. Well, this was before the Slim Jims and gummies. This was just scraps
Oh,
of
okay.
whatever they had left behind, right?
Okay.
And so I brought them a whole bag of dog food. And when they got trespassed from that area, they left the whole area trashed. And I mean, it was just disgusting. There was poop everywhere. There was just trash, garbage. They had like pillows and blankets that were left there, a suitcase. But one thing that really pissed me off about it is they left the bag of dog food and it had not been opened.
And that's not the first time they got dog food bought for them in the roommate
house, the rental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they said that the dog food was too big for the dog to eat.
No, the bag that I got them was small dog food because he was the same size as my dog. I offered to take the dog for them, not to like, keep him forever, but like until they got on their feet. And she said this whole thing about how it was her son and he was her emotional support dog, right? Yeah, it was ridiculous.
Allie, the chat wants you to clarify if it was human shit.
Yes, it was human shit. There was okay, so where they were living or staying or whatever, it was right outside of Mather Field, which is a retired Air Force base, right? And so right outside of that, there's like a sports complex, and there's like a line of bushes. So on one side, it's like a sports complex, the bushes, and then it is parallel to like a strip mall. And in that strip mall, there's like a cell phone store. My dog's vet was in there. And so what they would do is like, yeah, there was like fecal matter that was like in the bushes. But what they would do is they would lean against the building and kind of like hold themselves up and poop on the side of the building.
Ugh.
It was wild.
That's so
That's
gross.
disgusting.
Yeah. And so before all that, when they were staying in the hotel in Rancho Cordova, for
you were
whatever
you were the anon person who sent the dog food club? Is that what you're meaning? Yes, there was an anonymous person that sent the dog food.
Oh, yeah. They refused to give it to him, and I just can't figure out why. Like, it's almost like they like want him to get sick or something, maybe for money, I'm not sure. Um, but they were staying in this hotel. It's like a really rundown hotel, and it's very known for rugs. And he was working. They were doing like asphalt and like various different like improvements to the hotel, right? And so he had worked out some type of deal where they got to stay there for free, and he would just work it off, and then they'd give him like $100 or whatever, right? And so they were in this hotel, and they were saying they didn't have any food. So I did a Walmart, or not a Walmart, a Target pickup order for them. And so the first time I did it, and I knew that the room that they had a little mini refrigerator and a microwave. So I got like staples. So I got him bread, peanut butter and jelly. I got him some like microwave dinners, milk, cereal. And so I did that, and that's how I learned what his real name was, because he was just going by Wyatt. So I just told him, I'll do the Target pickup order for you. And you just go in and get it, right? So I did that. No thank you or anything like that. Then like like the next day they had ate through. It wasn't like a lot of money. I think it was maybe close to like $70-$80, right? Then the next day she hits me up and it's like, do you think you can do another order for us? And I was like, wait a second, you guys ate through all of that? Like, it was a lot of stuff, right? They ate through everything that night. And then she literally sent me a list of everything that they wanted. And all it was like chips and sodas and ice cream. It was just all junk food. And again, nothing for the dog. It was wild.
$80 will last you a week. Yeah, no, and that's not the first time with the grocery orders. I know several people who have tried to order them groceries, and they were very particular about what they wanted. And when things did not come the way they wanted, they would get mad at the people and block them or go off on them.
Zero gratitude.
None at all.
Oh, I got receipts of that where I done that. I sent I DoorDash a order there, and then she sent me another order to DoorDash. It was like 3 hours later, but it was almost the exact same thing. And then when I told her that I wouldn't, because I just DoorDashed one, and this is when they were living at the 75th Street house.
Is that the house that had like all the roommates in it?
Yeah.
Okay. So I wasn't super involved in that time. I had lost like any desire to watch them after when was it? I was getting ready to move. My ex-husband and I were going to move, and he started getting weird because I said that I had some work for him. We were moving storage facilities, and he was like, well, you're going to have to come pick me up. And I was like, that's fine, you're close. And then Stephanie was like, well, if he goes, I have to come too. And I'm like, that's weird. You're just going to like hang out in front of a storage facility while they're like moving stuff into U-Hauls? That's weird, And then I messaged him and he never got back to me. And then he got pissed at me because he wasn't able to do it. And so I was like, yeah, I'm done with them. And so I missed a whole chunk of that time. I know that they had gone to like another little motel on like Folsom Boulevard. And then next thing I knew, they were in that little tiny house. And when I tell you, they screwed themselves out of an amazing opportunity being there. Like
They
insane.
always do.
It's just insane. That program is like, people are dying to get into that. And they were able to get into it, I assume, because of her disability, the fact that they're a couple, and I don't know that he's officially has a learning disability, but it's kind of evident. And so they were able to get into that.
Now.
What was that?
$50,000 bond, felony charges.
No, he's updating someone in the chat.
Stephanie beat the hell out of him, but then called the law and said he beat the hell out of her.
Well, there's
Pray about it.
videos.
She's already
Yeah.
been called down there to see about getting the charges dropped.
Well, how did she get down there? Oh no, she called.
Called, yeah.
Yeah.
She's told someone she's called. But what were you
Yeah,
saying,
but do you
Allie?
believe that?
Thank you, Ella.
Yes, I believe
Okay.
that she's done that again. The last time she did this, she did the same thing.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
same night. She was calling the same night.
yeah, that's wild. But then again, I mean, I don't believe anything she says, like at all. So I don't know.
I just hate people was in like her live and they were going in her chat telling her to do that dumb shit because they know she's gonna do it.
Yeah,
Yep.
And then, I mean, you had people going as far and saying, call and say he touched you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's sick.
yeah, it's ridiculous, you know. And these are also people that, I mean, these are new followers. You know, these are new people that are just trying to follow the newest train wreck. They haven't been viewing this for, you know, damn near 2 years now.
Brit,
so-
girl.
That's what they capitalize on, you know.
Yep.
Like the whole thing where he was trying to get away from her and you lovely ladies helped get him to Florida, right? If you had known the backstory from 2 years ago, would you guys have had the same sympathy? I mean, I would venture to say probably not. Just because
I'll be honest, I knew some of the backstory, but
Yeah.
that
Me
being
too.
said, I knew that this was going to be a snapped episode if they did not get away
Oh,
from each other.
100%.
And he voiced very adamantly that his goal was to start over and get
Mhm.
away from her. Now,
Right.
do I think he was manipulative? Now, 100%.
Oh, yeah, for
one-
sure.
100%.
For
But
sure.
at the end of the day, like my thought was, okay, they're going to hurt each other,
Yeah.
and I didn't want them or the dog hurt, and
Mhm.
he played into a lot of sympathies for a lot of people. Like I said, I've said it time and time and again. He played into sobriety for me. He
Uh-huh.
played into Christianity for others.
Uh-huh.
He's very manipulative.
Oh,
He is
yeah.
a very manipulative person.
Yeah. You know, and for being somebody that, you know, talks about how he's, you know, he's not very smart, he dropped out of school, all this stuff, right? He really does have a talent for reading people and reading their emotions and getting them to do things based on their emotions, right? I mean, I don't want to say it's a talent, but it's a very narcissistic trait.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Absolutely.
He molds to whatever is beneficial to him for the time being.
Yeah. You know what's, I mean, I'm kind of thinking about it now. Like back in the beginning when I first started watching them, he never drank. He was never drinking.
I
No,
said
was
that.
it wasn't.
He was never
wasn't.
partaking in, you know, the herbals. Like this is all very, very new.
I've said that. I said the drinking
Yeah.
has increased
Uh-huh.
over the last, like I would say over the last few months. Before
Yeah.
before that, there was nights where he would have like a couple beers and
Mhm.
stuff on live, and I remember that.
Yeah.
But it wasn't to the extent where like it was a whole case. It wasn't the extent where it was like every night he was on begging for beer.
Right.
It just wasn't that. And
Right.
it quickly became that. And I'm not saying he's an alcoholic. I'm saying that he has an unhealthy relationship with alcohol.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's probably self-medicating because he's loathing his life, right?
Well,
Yeah.
if you guys remember in the pods, I think it really started in the pods, not like full on, but like he would leave the pod,
Yeah.
go to the gas station and get a tall boy and sit outside the gas station and drink it
Yep.
because he wasn't allowed to do
you
it
gotta
inside
remember,
of the.
that was the igloo, not the pod, the igloo.
Okay.
Sarah Jessica, are you talking about the first assault charge in 2025? There was I think it was, I forget which month in 2025, but he was picked up there. He came post live after he was let go, and he was sitting outside. They were homeless still, I believe. And he was sitting outside. He said his story was weird there. He said he was picked up for like nothing, or I forget. But yes, I remember there was a charge back then. If you're
And
talking,
then after the pod, like during the pod, they would go to these motels,
Yeah.
and he would get cases, and he would just drink because he couldn't do it at the pod. And
Yeah.
then when that ended, he went to that house, and then it became an everyday thing because he had free reign. He could just do
Yeah.
what he wanted.
Sarah
And I think
Jessica,
it's
I
just
think that might have been.
escalated.
I think it says there's a weapon. I think that's the night he talked about on live, where they were driving the car at each other. If I am remembering correctly, now
Was
they
that
were.
was that when he was racing somewhere? He said he was like when his car blew up
Yeah,
because
they,
he was trying to go somewhere or whatever, and they had like this big fight in the car, and the car basically just died. I'm
yeah,
wondering
they.
if that's the night.
She tried to hit him with the car, and then the police eventually intervened and said that they didn't tow the vehicle as long as a family member could come pick it up. But they were threatening to hit each other with the vehicle.
Right.
Yeah, she drove the car for a minute. She did. Or a
And
bike.
neither
No, it
one
was
of
a
them have a
legit-
driver's license,
It was a
right?
legit car.
they do not.
It was a legit car. They lived in a car for a short time. If you remember the first few seasons of them, she didn't talk as much. And I saw someone comment it, and it made me laugh a little. She would just reach her hand out and get snacks from behind in the back seat, if you guys remember that.
I
Well,
think
she used
that's
to
about the
sleep back
time I
there.
started watching.
Yeah, that's when I was living in the minivan.
It was like a little shit brown Mitsubishi SUV.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sarah Jessica said Mitsubishi.
And then because he told her to leave it parked one night because it was almost out of gas. And she got in it and drove it around the parking lot and drove it up like into the opposite parking lot from where they were at, and it run out of gas, and she called him.
Yeah, I
They
don't
did
think I
have a
saw
truck.
that one.
It's like
They did
we
have a
already
truck.
got 4 seasons to the Netflix movie.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like this is a whole mini series. It's like Yellowstone, with the different spin-offs.
Right.
Yeah.
What's wild to me is there was a night last summer. It was so hot, they were staying with her parents in those apartments, right? And that apartment complex, again, this was like about a mile from where I used to live, right? And so it was actually a pretty nice complex. And her mom's apartment, like the back side of it, kind of bumped up to the street. And so there was a night where I guess she had gotten him a cell phone or something, and she wanted it back because he was online and he was like flirting with girls and stuff. And on camera, on live, she hauled off and hit him, right? And the police came, Rancho PD came, and I believe the Sacramento County sheriffs came. And they didn't take her, but they trespassed him.
They
And there
never
was-
take her.
No, it's very strange to me.
It is strange. At the very least, put her in a home.
Yeah, she really does need, and somebody at one point had told me that her parents had like power of attorney over her, like they were her caregiver. But I don't know how true that is, if that's accurate or not.
Yeah, that's been up in the air because he said that he had POA, and I was trying to clarify with him because, like I said, the level of understanding sometimes doesn't make sense to me. I thought he thought marriage meant you had POA, and it does not.
Oh, yeah.
But he said that the mom was trying to get him to sign POA back to her, the mother. So it sounded like he might have had POA, but if he has POA or the parents have POA, that means that you are essentially responsible for any actions they take.
Yeah.
So power of attorney.
Yeah.
He's not the payee on her SSI. He's said that. He's not the payee. She gets paid by herself. She does not have anyone that monitors her check.
Yeah. And the crazy thing is because she is developmentally disabled, she's been like this her whole life. There's a program in Sacramento. I don't remember the name of it. And I know a lot about it because my ex-husband's brother is disabled, and he was getting a lot of benefits from it. But they will literally, they have like like residential care homes. It's basically a house where like 3 or 4 people that are like of the same, disability will live, and there's a person that lives there with them, right? And it's free. And they take them and do outings and they do all this stuff, right? They also have a program where he, as her spouse, could get paid to be a caregiver, and they could also get Section 8 housing. Now, if because he is now charged with a felony and could possibly be convicted of it, which I truly do not think that charge is going to stick. California is so lax with like felony counts. It'll probably get dropped to a misdemeanor, especially given that she's going back and saying no. The DA will probably still pick it up. The charges won't get dropped completely, but I'm reluctant to think that a felony charge will stick.
Yeah.
But
Uncle Ron says she can't be around other people, which is what I think her mom has said too. She will make it a nightmare for everybody until she gets kicked out.
Well, and Uncle Ron's wife yesterday told a story. He said that they once lived in a trailer in a field, like it was in a field, like secluded,
Middle of nowhere.
nowhere, and they still got complaints for their
That's
fighting.
wild.
That was nonstop.
That's wild.
And y'all, I do think she's a bit incompetent, but
Oh,
she
yeah.
ain't stupid. Like she knows what she's doing.
Exactly.
She's
And
too
She
violent
is
for that.
calculated.
I know she's got to have something to be able to collect disability,
Yeah.
but that girl knows how she's calculated and she knows how to manipulate. And she just might she a little slow, but
Like
she's
Uncle
smarter
Ron
than
said,
a
though,
lot of people.
she's too violent to be placed in a program like that. She'll just
Yeah.
get violent with them.
Their best bet, really, would be to have a family member act as her caregiver, and they would get paid by the state to take care of her, and she would still get her benefits. She could very well qualify for like Section 8 housing. The list on that is very long, especially since they don't have children, thank God. But the list is years long. But
she has no right, like, business getting her own place and being alone though.
Absolutely not.
No.
Absolutely not. She 100% needs a caregiver.
Yeah.
And technically, she's already been trespassed from her mom's apartment complex where she was.
Well, and
Probably
Ron said
still
today.
We'll move on to Michigan now because Brittany's getting her new job starting Friday at the mental.
Yeah, that girl, she's been nothing but problems for
Yep.
years now.
Yep.
Yeah, that is wild. Do you guys
Tony.
did anybody else catch the season of this epic love story when they were going to a church, right? And they were getting like free food, and like they were able to stay like during the day because it was so hot to be out of the sun. And they had met this lady who lived like in an apartment, and she told them that they could stay with her.
Yes. I was in that season.
I was not.
And
Yeah, that was my favorite season.
She kept dropping the N word in his lives, and he kept getting banned, and she kept getting upset about it. Like he kept getting upset about it, and so then, but I remember it was a very volatile situation, and she kicked them out and kept their food. Is that right?
Yep. Yeah, that's right. So that was a really, really funny season to me. That was probably my favorite one. And that's like right above the hotel in Rancho Cordova. That was a great season too. But when they were there, he told everybody that all the stuff that was in that place was his, right? And so she had all these like little toy cars and stuff by this big screen TV, like kind of like on like a TV stand or whatever. And people in the chat would be like, "Oh, that's really cool. Like, whose stuff is that? And he'd be like, it's mine. It was in storage, right? And then he'd pick up one of the little toys and he would say, like, when he got it and stuff. Turns out it was all her shit, right?
Yeah.
And she would be gone all day. I don't know if she had a job or something. And apparently her partner of sorts, I don't know if it was like her boyfriend or husband or whatever, he was gone a lot too. And they were just camping out in the living room doing nothing and stinking. They were so dirty.
Mhm.
And it always baffled me, like, you are in a place where you have the ability to shower and you're not, you
Hey, you
know?
want to know what I'm confused about?
Uh-huh.
How the hell did he have a Tahoe when he doesn't have a driver's license?
I believe it was given. The car was given to them by.
Yeah. And it wasn't titled to him and he didn't have the title.
Was he
And
driving it?
Yeah, he was driving it.
I didn't mean to mute it. Hold on.
Yeah, he was driving it and they sold it, I believe for parts, to like pick apart or something like that.
Same,
And
Corey.
he got like a couple $100 for it.
Hi, Krista. That's something I've always wondered. Like, because at the time I didn't know he didn't have a license. I feel like I recently found that out, like
Yeah.
within the last few months.
Yeah.
And I just thought back on that and I'm like, wait, how did he have that Tahoe if he did not have a license?
Yeah, no, I think it was given to them. And the crazy thing about it is it was so, I have a picture of it because when I figured out where they were, I went on full investigative reporter. You know, like I would park in the gas station, like right next to it, and there was like a fence with some bushes, and I'm like taking pictures, and like you would see him like doing the asphalt and stuff, and
Samantha,
yeah,
he's
it
in
was
jail.
it was wild. But he had like stickers all over the back. He had like
Yeah.
these big like flag poles on the back.
Yeah, I remember.
And I'm thinking, like, if you don't have a license, this car is clearly not insured, and it doesn't have tags on it. Like, why would you call out so much attention to it? You know?
Right.
Well,
Samantha, he's in jail on a felony charge for corporal injury. And he's on a $50,000 bond.
I wonder if she told him that hickey on her neck was a bruise from him
And
choking her.
I don't know.
That's wild.
They probably looked, maybe.
Somebody said you have to catch up on the T pages. If you go in like and search
Yes,
Asphalt Cowboy, a plethora of videos will show up of that time.
I forget the major channel that used to. She doesn't clip anymore. She stopped clipping. What is that channel? I used to comment on it. Brittany used to comment on it. She'd be in the T pages commenting.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. 'Cause they
Yes.
had a Discord I was part of where I would put the pictures of the car, and I took pictures of the area after they trashed it when they got trespassed. I took a video when I dropped off food to her because he was out like scavenging for like plastic bottles and cans and stuff because they were recycling. You can recycle for cash in California.
Mary
And so
Jane,
he would go and do that.
Apparently, the cops would not let the people that were there give their input on anything.
The biggest update is that she has been messaging someone. There are screenshots. I don't have them. KDOT has them. That she has already tried to call today to get the charges dropped again.
Yeah.
Asphalt Cowboy.
Yeah.
He was also Outlaw 420.
Uh-huh.
Goth. He was Goth Boy for a while.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there was Goth Boy for a while.
Yeah.
What was
And then
I got-
Jesus is my savior or something like that when he was on his God thing.
Yeah, I got
Now-
blocked. I got blocked for the first time when they lived in the apartment with the fake aunt with all her possessions.
Oh yeah.
I don't even remember the first time I was blocked.
And it was when a guy came up there and he was offering him a job in Texas to be a lineman or whatever.
Yeah.
And Stephanie was crying and saying, like, can I come with you? And we were all trying to explain to her, this is not like, you don't just go with them. Like, this is a job. So you have to go. You come back in 2 weeks. And Stephanie didn't like one of my responses, and that was the first time she said, "Ashby, you're blocked," and blocked. And I was blocked for a bit, and then all of a sudden I missed the pods. I've caught up, but I missed the pods, and then he got a new account, and they were in a house, and they came on my For You page, and I said, "No fucking way." And so that was when I came back in.
Well, I had built a lot of trust with him because I had helped them so much. And he made me a mod for a long time. And so every time like they would block them in the thing, I would wait like a day and I'd unblock everybody. And there were a couple other people
We've
that
all
would
done
do
it.
that too.
We've been there, Allie.
Yeah, we've all done it.
That's too well.
Do you guys remember this was probably about a year ago. He used to work for FedEx. FedEx flies into the Mather Air Force Base,
Yeah, I
right?
remember this.
And so he had worked there and he had some housing problems and he was just not reliable. So they let him go and told him he could reapply, that they liked how he worked and all that stuff. Cause he would load planes with packages that were going out, right? And they told him he could reapply. He either called or went down there because it was very close to where they were living in those bushes. It was literally like half a block away, right? And so he had communicated with the hiring person and they said that he could have his job back, but he had to go and get like a drug test and he had to go and do something else and he had to fill out some form, right? And so he was on live saying that he needed money to get some like something, right? And he had earned the money to do it and never went.
Yep.
Yeah. And that was a for sure job. Like I checked, like it was legit, but you know, he would rather beg on the internet and try to be a country music star, more than he would want to like get a job where he could like make money. And it was a part-time position, but they had told him that like if you do good and you're reliable and you show up on time, like it could turn into full time.
Hi,
And they
Aunt
have
Mama.
benefits. But, you know, it's crazy.
Wait, who was muted? I don't think anyone's been muted. All I know is I've always wanted to hit him, even when I had his back. I didn't see anyone muted. Maybe I wasn't paying attention. I don't have any muted accounts. Sometimes, oh, not here. Oh, I was gonna say, I was like, I don't have any muted accounts and I don't have any muted words. So,
Allie just be talking to talk at this point. Roger Jones. No, I could be quiet. I just know a lot about them because I was kind of in the situation for a minute.
and I appreciate the background because I remember seeing you and I remember you being around. I wasn't as vocal back then.
Yeah.
Is this Allie from Olive Garden? No, Allie from Olive Garden is not in here. Well, she may be. She may be.
Is she the one that they were like friends with?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I caught like somebody had screen recorded one of their lives, and where he was talking about how he wanted to move and stuff, and she was like, "You have to think about Allie. Allie be sad if we leave," and something about being in a relationship, and I was confused because I didn't know there wasn't another Allie, and I was like, "Wait a second, I don't even live in California anymore." Like,
Yeah,
what?
she has been very quiet. Where's she at?
She was also a mod too. I didn't know there was two Allies. Yeah.
Oh.
Does anyone remember when I bought them the tent in 2024 and they never used it? I do not. I remember they got a tent purchased for them. One of the things I remember the most is they had a cooler full of like meat. Like, does anyone remember the cooler full of like meat? But then they didn't have a place to cook. They were homeless. They had a cooler full of food and they had no ice.
That checks out with their life choices, honestly.
And they had no ice. And I remember that episode because I was like, all that food is going to go bad. Where are they cooking it?
Do y'all remember? It was probably a little less than a year ago, like maybe a couple of months before they got into the pods. They were actually like sleeping on the streets,
Yeah.
and he's on live, and she just pulls down her pants and
Uh-huh.
pisses in the bare open world
Mm-hmm.
on live.
I
She
remember
used
the
to. She used to
Y'all
do that all the
remember that?
time.
I remember the squat.
It
Like,
wasn't even
I-
like a squat. She would
I
just
was-
kind of like bend over.
I was too stunned to speak. I was like, what just happened? Like, she did it in the camera.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Or they would be like when they were living in the car, and even in the hotels, she would just straight out fart. You know, it would just be hearing noise.
The towel
Oh
covered
my
her butt.
gosh.
I remember that episode. Yeah, no, they were a gassy they're a gassy pair, and I can't say anything. I get gassy, so but I don't fart while I'm on live with y'all. I
And-
keep that for myself.
I won't ever forget the time in the house where they had like a little jar of Clorox wipes, and she pulled one out and wiped herself down there.
That's
Stop
wild.
it.
No, she
Yes.
did with a Clorox wipe.
That's
Ugh.
wild.
I do not remember that. That's sick.
She did it on live. He's like standing in
Sarah
front of the
Jessica,
bed.
when she mooned me, I was astonished.
When they was living in the car, she would open the car door and hold on to the seat in the door, and she'd piss between the door and the car.
That's wild.
Like the things that this girl does, like you cannot make these things up.
Well, he's just as dirty.
Like, yeah, she doesn't clean her feet, but she'll wipe her downstairs
She'll
with a
clean her-
Clorox wipe.
Yeah, she'll
Doesn't
clean
that
her
hurt?
taco with a Clorox wipe.
I would imagine that would burn. And
I'm not gonna
is
even-
not-
But I can't say any. He can't say anything. He's just as dirty. He's just
Yeah.
as filthy. He's just as filthy. Disgusting.
Oh, yeah, he is disgusting. But I'm just saying, like that shit was diabolical.
You can't burn what's already burning.
And I commented, I said, did she just wipe herself with that?
Wow. Do you guys remember there was a troll account that used to make me laugh so bad? It was Brian the dog,
Yeah, I remember that account.
and they would go on live, and the person had like an English accent, like a fake. Oh, it was the best.
Yeah, they used to get mad at. They got mad eventually and blocked the Brian the dog account.
Yeah.
They were tired of. She said they couldn't make fun of their dog.
Yeah,
There's
everything she did was unhinged. I agree.
Back in the day, me and Bree and Brittany, we would get JD, we would get them all up. We would get Wyatt in a live, and he would come in a box,
Oh yeah.
and he would just sit in a box, man. We, you know, and the sad thing was we were having a good time. When he was like, they were in the pods, but like when he would get on live with us, he'd just be funny as shit, be laughing and joking, and then
She'd come
10
up.
minutes later they'd be fighting like hell.
Yeah.
Does anybody know exactly what the circumstances are as to how they got kicked out of the pods?
A fight?
We only know his story.
He said he got.
Apparently there was a fight.
He said,
Oh,
well,
there was a black gentleman. They were behind the pod. He was drinking a beer,
Uh-huh.
and they were behind the pods. And because it was kind of weird, I would have to show y'all the pictures, but it was like a wall on the back side of the pods.
Uh-huh.
And they had went out the little gate, and they were sitting behind the wall, and there was a black gentleman walking down the road, and Stephanie, in her normal sense, acted like the black dude said something to her or pointed her out or something, and Wyatt jumped up, and the dude smoked Wyatt's ass. I mean, he had a big old black eye and a damn nose messed up. But that was it, because they already had seeing those pod things, they already had 2 strikes, and that was their 3rd strike. So, and the sad thing was that guy and his family, they lived in the pods too.
Oh wow.
So they didn't get kicked out. Wyatt and Stephanie, that's what they got kicked out for, is because
Oh wow.
she was yapping, and Wyatt went over there and was going to man up to him, and that dude beat the damn brakes off of him.
Hey, y'all
That's
remember
crazy.
when she went to Dollar General when they were in the pods? Or not Dollar General, the Dollar
Dollar Tree?
Tree? and he was on live, and she was like calling and texting, or she may have actually been in his box. I can't remember, but she was like, "This man, he's messing with me. He's trying to get with me." And he throws on some clothes and races down there, and the man is nowhere to be found. And she's like, "Oh, he must have left." Do
Yeah,
y'all remember?
he jumped on some kids one night when they was at the pods, and
wow.
he kept saying that they pulled a gun on him, and it was like 2 or 3 teenagers. There wasn't even like no guns involved.
That's crazy. Do you guys remember when he got hit by the car?
Yes.
And he didn't do anything. Like the person like stopped and everything, and he didn't like get any information or anything.
That was funny as shit. And he had that little cast on his arm. And then he had a note on the wall. "I was hit by a car. Stop asking about what happened."
You know what I always found wild about the pods is they had like a TV in there, and he would be singing like full, like nonstop, right? And he'd be playing like music all loud and everything. And I'm like, isn't there like a sound ordinance or something? Like, it would always be really wild to me, like how they were able to do that.
Well, from what I understood, that was one of the strikes against them was the noise and the dirty. They had inspections or whatever, and they did not keep their little igloo clean.
Oh yeah, that place looked ratchet.
Yeah, because they would have to clean before their inspection. And you remember, because that night she got down on the floor and her ass crack was hanging out, and she was wiping the baseboards. I like to fell slam out of the damn chair watching them that night.
Well, then she didn't shower there because he said that she saw someone take a shit on the floor in the shower. So she wasn't going to shower there because it felt unclean. And I was like, girl, I mean, at some
Still
point.
cleaner than your feet, girl.
Well, and then after hearing Allie, when you were in Blocklist Live recently, and I jumped in, I forget what I was doing, but I jumped in late. And I jumped in right when you were telling the story. And to this day, I still repeat it on my live because you were talking about how they were shitting on the side of a Kaiser Permanente. And I literally lost it because I could just picture the Kaiser Permanente because I lived in California. Yeah. And I was like, not a damn Kaiser.
Right. Well, they were living, I mean, I want to say living, but like they were staying in the bushes of that Kaiser. And what's really interesting about that Kaiser is it's just offices. They're like medical offices. There's not like hospital there. And you can see her family's apartments from the parking lot there. You know, and I always thought it was really wild to me. Like, you have family like right there, you know, and at that time, like, I didn't really know the whole history with them, you know? So it always was wild to me. Like, dude, like, I wouldn't let my kid be homeless. And now that you see like the trajectory of what this has become, I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't let my kids live there.
I imagine she is very much a burden to her family.
Oh, for sure.
Well, no, we've heard background recently too, that this her dad's sister, Uncle Ron's wife, has said that she was hitting on her own mom while she was driving down the highway.
I believe it.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody know what that big ass hole in Stephanie's head is?
No,
but I think it's
still don't have answers.
I think it's healing. It started in the most recent motel, and he said, I remember a live where he said he was going to pop that one as well, and I think that's when it became.
Oh no!
I think that's when it became the issue it was.
That's when they were first starting out trying the vacuum hickey method.
Yeah.
She put it on her forehead.
He absolutely did pop that. Yeah, Blocklist. Yeah, he popped that sore on her head, and
with dirty hands.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
that's so gross.
I just won't never forget the night that who was it? Oh, Gracie, when she was talking about Stephanie eating the damn McDonald's while they were on the damn Snapchat live video or the FaceTime, whatever it was, and he just damn randomly went over there and done his thing.
Well, Gracie
while
said
she
he was,
while
would
she was
whip.
eating the damn Big Mac.
What do you mean done his thing?
He did it.
Exactly what you think he means.
Like
Right.
self-induced?
No. He
With a
selectively.
partner.
Yeah.
Oh, gross. Sorry, I asked. That whole idea of them.
Red Rocket and the taco. Yuck. And yeah, no, when Gracie was a great historian for those stories because the way she told them blew my mind. She said he was always yanking it out and doing it wherever he wanted, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like, did you think she used a Clorox wipe after? No, the way she told those stories had me rolling.
Ugh.
No,
Dead.
it sounds like maybe at best a McDonald's napkin.
Oh my god.
She
That
needed
calls her
one.
naturally. She did. She just the way she laid it out had me dead. I like it was just a normal thing, and I was like, I would have lost. Oh my god! I heard something in the bush behind me.
It's them.
Oh my
They got
god! Not the
I was
bushes.
really waiting for her to say, "Oh, Stephanie was asking for some mayonnaise for a Big Mac or something." I was like, "Yeah."
Yuck!
Oh no, Ash! How about the night that he run his damn bike into the trees and the damn tree people were talking?
Oh my! Well,
What
there
the
was
fuck?
people outside. You heard him hit the tree, and then he's like, "I'll do it again." And then you heard someone. He sounded to be like 17 or 18. Say, "What the fuck?" Like, and I was like, "Oh no, there's witnesses to the tree injury." I will never forget the night that he finally admitted he wasn't jumped though. And it was Bree's audio that sent me, and it will forever send me when he was like, all right, I'll come clean. I was never jumped. And Bree says, we know. It sent me. I was dead.
Could you imagine being
And he
like,
got so mad at me too. He was like, I don't remember what he
He
said.
said, I'm
but
admitting it right now, Bree. I'm admitting it right now.
could you imagine like just randomly being like walking by and seeing this guy like film himself fake getting jumped? You know?
No,
I
I cannot imagine that. I like. There was certain stories that he wouldn't like us to retell, and you could tell there was certain stories that he was embarrassed about. And I know we think that he doesn't have embarrassment, but he did. Like he wasn't mind. He didn't mind like the smoke detector beep story. He would laugh along with that one. But when we hit on Jezebel, when he exorcised Jezebel out of Stephanie, which that was an amazing night. But then anytime I bring up the jumping story, he would get on me. And I was like, bro, you faked a whole jumping. You ripped a shirt for this.
Crazy.
And you could tell he'd get real agitated by that one.
Oh man.
Uh-oh, encores in my neighborhood. Someone's power must be out. It's too hot for that shit. Too hot for that shit. The rebuke Jezebel night sent me. Jezebel's back. She's back in full force. He did not get rid of that. He rode with Satan a little too hard this time, and this is what happened.
Oh.
But I will say, probably the funniest thing is the night that y'all was talking to him on live and she called out had to be the damn most hilarious thing in the world.
That was the best.
I rolled in my own bed. Yes, Britt. Hello? Oh.
just muted.
Yeah, no, I rolled in my own bed. When it said Stephanie Shadows, my dark queen, I said, no fucking way.
That's my favorite clip ever.
You can't make that up.
No.
That'll have
So good.
to be one of our trailers on the Netflix video.
It does. It has to be. Like, at this point, like, that was one of the most epic scenes.
Yeah.
And I couldn't even have planned that.
No,
That was-
I
that was
stand by.
amazing.
That was a gift from the good Lord
That was great.
for all our troubles.
And the laughs in the background killed me. It did. That was, I didn't even, I couldn't have predicted that was going to happen.
My Dark Queen. Is she the Dark Queen because her feet are so dirty?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
That would make sense.
It's his. It's
Now his Dark Queen is rolling. He's rolling with Satan, and his Dark Queen's rolling alone.
Oh.
Yeah, someone sent me his mom's Facebook post. She was, I guess, reached out to by a detective, and she thought she was being trolled. I don't know if she's updated since then, but she assumed she was being trolled on here by someone, which I think is an okay assumption, to be honest, because people were calling her.
Yeah.
And so I don't think I'm sure now she is aware. I'm sure now she is, but she assumed that the detective that was calling her was trolling her.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I spent some time going through all the calls from last night, and the only one that makes sense is the one that I played earlier that said it happened.
We found it. We found it, Britt. Danny found it.
Was it the one that I played from 12:45?
Ash can probably replay it
Did you get them
again.
shiny whites put back in?
Yeah, I didn't get to hear it. I'd like to hear it.
Yeah, I can do that. I'm outside smoking a cigarette. Can I finish that first? And then I'll go back inside.
Just don't let the dog drag you down.
So
There's
it
probably a
wasn't the
dog out
one
here.
it wasn't the one that I played earlier.
No, it was. It basically said that someone accused someone of assaulting her, who had been recently hospitalized, and she was hard to understand.
Now I come across that one too, but that one didn't make sense because it was an older lady. Hold on, let me pull that one back up. It said it was I thought that one said it was an elderly lady who had recently been hospitalized.
No, there was nothing about elderly. It was just
breaking up a fight. The AI description of it, she was hospitalized, and then from getting in between two people, breaking up a fight.
No, that's a different call. This one is just someone the neighbors called, said they had been fighting, that she wanted EMS because she had been assaulted, and that she had recently been in the hospital, and that she was hard to understand.
Huh.
Yeah, Britt, we did hear it in Blocks Live last night. We heard that call come through.
Okay.
When we were all laying there, but we just didn't. And we said multiple of us said something. We just didn't. There were so many calls coming through.
When I was scrolling through around the same time period, there was like 4 or 5 of a woman calling to report a domestic and then hanging up, and that they couldn't connect back with the caller because it was a 911 phone only. And every time I'd see now, like, oh, that's Stephanie on her government phone. That's Stephanie. She's calling and she's hanging up, and they can't contact her back because it's a 911 only phone.
Oh no.
Like, I'm legit serious. Like, I wonder how many times, because it was like within an hour time frame, there was like 4 of those same exact scanner calls.
Where is Tay? Is she in here?
I'm getting it all mixed up now. Corporal injury or something are the charges, right?
Tay, are you here, girl?
Hey, I'm gonna jump off this account and come back on my other one.
Thank you, KB.
Okay.
All right.
I guess she's not in here.
Why? What's up? I can message her.
Tell her to message me.
Okay, I will. Hold on.
I don't want to say it in here.
Give me 1 second. I'm gonna mute.
Okay.
And for whoever was just asking, the charge currently is corporal injury, spouse, or cohabitant.
Such bullshit, man. And you know, it just goes to show how crooked that police department is, for the simple fact that they wouldn't even hear the witnesses out. You know what I'm saying? Like they,
For the pure and simple fact, Britt.
yeah, for the pure and simple fact. I mean, that's just, to me, that's fucking crooked. That's a crooked ass department. You have somebody saying, "Oh well, he hit me," and
Every
you take that
witness
person
is
to
saying
jail.
that's not, everybody in the
Exactly.
house is saying that's not what happened.
Exactly, and you know damn well the witness said no. It was opposite. She beat the fuck out of him the last couple of days, like, and she got no punishment over it.
Well, it'll be interesting
But
to see
like I
what the
said,
DA
it's
does with
because,
it.
like I said earlier when I was on with you guys, it's because it's happened too many times. They're just sick of it, so they're just going to take him every time. You know, they're tired of it. They already know who he is. They know who she is. They know that they're bombarded by people from fucking TikTok all the time when she jumps on and begs for people to call the cops.
Right. Well, and I was saying earlier, Britt, that she had stayed asking people to call the police for her because she was scared for her life. She was scared to call the police. So who knows how many calls they may have gotten from different people. And
Right.
if then when she called 911, if the operator's saying she was hurt and they can't understand her, she's very hard to understand, they may have went in thinking she's really hurt and can't talk.
Right.
All right, let me tag Tay and then I'll play the Tay Bree said messenger. Okay.
Thank you. I just can't leave her. It'll kick me. If she messages me first, though, I can click it.
Okay, and then I will play this portion of it because, hold on, let me turn up my phone again. It's a little muffled in the beginning. It's just there. It's not the audio. It's them talking on it.
242 in progress with injuries by Centennial Apartment 242 and 70. Female advised 2 family members were in a 242 as the complainant tried to break it up. One of them hit her and she's requesting an ambulance because she just got out of the hospital for something else.
Yeah, that's the
one. The caller 242 in progress with injuries.
So that's the call.
Yeah, I've listened to that one already, but I didn't think that was the one because it was, I don't know, saying that someone, you know, the caller was hurt because she got hurt in between a fight of 2 other people. So, meaning that, I don't know. Maybe I'm just tripping.
Remember, Stephanie's the one calling and giving this information, though, too.
Yeah. There was also another one around the same exact time that said a neighbor had made a call about a domestic dispute, hearing through the walls, you just hit me, and threats of being hit again and something or another. So that was around the same time too. That one's also on the playbacks from the history.
Right, but according to Uncle Ron, she walked in the house, smacked the shit out of him, and called the police.
Yeah, it just makes me want, like, that one wasn't around the same time. That one was like a few hours prior, so it makes me wonder if a neighbor had called earlier in the daytime, and they just hadn't made it around to it.
That's quite possible.
And when they finally made it there, I guess probably the best way to separate them was just to take one to jail and leave the other one behind. Yeah, absolutely. And that's what I was in the comments saying earlier. I was somebody was talking about her being disabled, whatever. I think that she has a learning disability. I do not believe she has a mentally challenged, like a mental delay disorder. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I think
I
it's
agree.
more like a learning disorder. I think it's obvious that Stephanie's very fucking intelligent.
So I just got
She knows
sent
what
a-
she knows what she does. I mean,
I
What,
just got
Ash?
sent a Reddit comment for the anonymous person that told me I should brush my teeth if I'm concerned about anyone's hygiene. I brush my teeth multiple times a day. If you're sitting in here watching and commenting on my teeth, you can leave it in the chat, bitch. I have no problem with it. And you want me to film it on live for you, ho? Are you that invested? Because like I said, love me or hate me, it's still a motherfucking obsession. It is.
that's right.
You're still in here watching and commenting anonymously.
And I don't care.
sick.
I've talked about both of them. And you think I'm unaware of conventional fucking beauty standards, and you think I'm not aware that my teeth aren't the best? Bitch, I've sat up here and talked about it. But you're under an anonymous name, no ball having fucking hoe. The fuck you are.
Exactly.
Yeah, say it to
Coward.
my fucking face, and post your picture, ho. Post your fucking picture, you fucking crusty fucking bitch.
Yeah.
I'm so tired of it. You want to swing anonymously. Swing anonymously. But when you can do it with your whole chest, then me and you can sit and talk it out. Until then, bitch, sit the fuck down.
Yeah, moron.
This
You
is the
fucking
first
monkey
experience
moron.
Mr. Sunshine has had with this.
Go
I
go
can't even see my.
climb up on a tree and jump off on the other side.
Like, the funniest thing is the lowest thing you can swing at me is for my teeth. Sit in it. I fucking look in the mirror. I understand genetically my teeth aren't the fucking greatest. But I brush my teeth. I shower.
There ain't
I take
nothing
care
wrong
of
with your
myself.
teeth.
Fuck you, ho. Fuck you. Sit and
You don't
spin,
look like
bitch.
a fucking walrus. Like, what do they got to say about staph infection?
And Ash is on here with her name and her face on her real account. Like, it's
I'm on my
so
real
funny.
account in Reddit commenting back to you. I'm on my real account in Reddit commenting back with you with my fucking picture. Load your picture, bitch. You won't.
Yeah.
Let me see you. Let's stand face to face, ho. Let's stand face to face. You won't.
And let the
Shabby
lesbian
said, Ash, you're
judge.
hot.
I think my comment was deleted because I can't even see my comment anymore, and I can't see Tay's either. Is it still there?
I have no idea. I was just sent the comment itself,
I
and
don't
then I
see
went and
that
commented
comment
back.
either. I don't see that comment when I
It's
look.
probably fucking Stephanie, to be honest with you.
No,
Wouldn't that
she's
be
not
some shit,
smart enough
though?
for
Like,
that.
her to have something. Wouldn't
Ash,
it be crazy,
is it on
though,
the
for
same thread?
Yeah, it's on the same thread. It said Ashley claims she's not a bully. Never claimed that. Never claimed I'm not a bully. I'll bully the fuck out of you. Don't care. Secondly, fucking you think
And not just that,
might.
she's got a whole motherfucking army coming behind her, bitch.
Oh, we've been going at it with these people tonight. We got time.
Oh,
They
Because
yeah.
the
love
thing
to
is
talk
like the thing is like they shun us for coming on here and talking about it, but then they run to Reddit to talk about us, and they won't ever, like, none of them have messaged us directly with any kind of issue because they just want to hide behind a fake profile.
Well, and my mods know the rules. No one gets blocked or muted unless I fucking finally deem it possible, or unless they finally cut me off.
Danny,
And
do you see my comment? Because I can't see any of it.
you've looked for
Is
the
it the
comment.
one that's titled Ash on Live? Is that the one we're
Yeah.
talking about? Okay. I'm gonna go
I
through
wonder
it.
why I
Danny
can't see
sees
the
it.
comments now. I don't know much about Reddit. Can anyone explain why I'm no longer able to see those comments? Is there a way for them to, like?
It can be filtered out.
But other people can see it. I've refreshed it and closed out the app and everything. I can't see it on my end.
Okay, if you go up to the two lines with the circle, the sort comments, instead uncheck best, and then I don't know what would be the best thing to.
I think she does, yo mom.
I done told her she needs to put that on the t-shirt. Either love me or hate me. I'm still. What'd you say? How'd you say it?
It said, "Love me or hate me, it's still an obsession."
Yes, she'd make bank out there.
It's a lyric. It's a lyric from a song from a while ago.
And you know, people on Reddit, like I'm just skimming through it right now. It's probably the same group of like 3 or 4 people that are 17, 18, 19 years old.
No, they're full on adult
fucking-
women.
They're miserable.
I'm not gonna say no names because I ain't trying to summons anybody up in here.
I have looked at the whole comment thread. I was able to see all the comments earlier.
It's not the
and now I
one.
can't
It's not
see
the
it.
one. It's not the. It's the other one. Dodge.
I'm not able to see them anymore. Like I see some comments, I just don't see mine and Tay's, and I don't
I
see the
can't.
comment about Ash's teeth.
I don't
what
see
account?
yours either, Bree.
What the fuck? Why can some people see them but some can't?
What's your screen name? Is it like your actual name?
No, it's one that Reddit gave me. It's like Warm Caterpillar.
Oh. Warm Caterpillar.
It's the
I
one
don't
they
see-
gave me.
I see Ashley. Well, I'm assuming Classy Ashley's. That'd be her. I don't see no warm caterpillars.
Yeah, I mean, they act like we're so weird, but then they do weird shit like watch an entire
Britt
live
said,
and then go talk
I
about
see the
it.
one where they are talking down to Sunshine. I don't give 2 shits. I think it's funny.
I do too. You just laugh. Oh yeah, now here we go. Warm caterpillar. I see it. It's at the very bottom.
Which one do you see?
It says the only one I can see. Oh no, here's 2 of them. You were replying back. You said
Okay.
exactly. I don't know a single person who would be okay
Yeah,
with
no,
follow-
I can see that one. I don't see the other one though.
Okay, and the next one says that part. You're welcome
Yeah,
for the
that's
content.
the one I
though.
can't see.
So you
And
probably
no,
need
Danny, I
to
did
extend
not.
out the replies after. Go down right underneath the one that says exactly, and then you have Tay's comment, and then you should be able to hit view more replies. That's how I got your other one to pop
I
up.
don't even have that option. Maybe I need to update my app. I don't know. I was able to see it all earlier, and then we came on live, and now I can't see it anymore. But yeah, I think it's super weird how they talk about us constantly as they sit in the lives and watch it when they could just
Yeah.
when they could just say it in the live or to us.
Or stay the fuck out
Well,
and you
there
wouldn't know
are- there-
anything we do.
It's
there
funny
are
because
people with. I'm gonna say there are people with bigger balls who have come in here and talk shit to me.
Right.
There are people with bigger balls that have come in here and talk shit directly to my face. Like that's balls. Like that's fine. I respect that. Come in here and talk shit to me. You want to hide behind an anonymous name and do it, and then you act like I'm like what the fuck? You are triggered as fuck by me, bitch. Like that. I'm triggering the fuck out of you. Okay.
Sarah
That's
said,
the
"I'm
best
fully
feeling.
convinced the ones that comment anonymous like that on Reddit Febreze their undies and valid. They probably do."
But they say Ash and the squad has been live for the last 2 hours acting like mandatory. So you've been watching us for 2 hours? I mean,
And you had 2 hours to talk your shit in the live, but instead you have to run to Reddit like a coward.
right.
Weirdo.
We talked about it for 2 hours. You fucking watched it for 2 hours. What's the difference?
She went to clarify. I didn't watch it for 2 hours. I scrolled back and I scrolled back in. Okay, bitch, you're still taking your time out of your day to type about it. All right, and you still got the information from me, ho. Sit down.
And I don't believe you scrolled out and scrolled back, bitch. You were here.
Like, I usually don't entertain them at all, but bitch, I got time today.
I don't entertain half the comments because sometimes they've been factual when they've been saying like we were gonna get used 100% when they were making normal comments like 100% when you're just
And
making
we gave them that.
yeah, it's the petty little bitches that want to sit here and run their mouths on anonymously when you're watching. Talk shit with your whole chest or shut the fuck up. You're meaningless. You're welcome.
They've been invited to the boxes multiple times. They won't even come in here on their or on Reddit with their,
Breathe.
Breathe.
Hey, messaged you.
But these women probably won't can't hold up to no kind of standards if they're rolling around with the field like homegirl and her black feet.
Yeah,
And actually, what's even if you go to that person's page, what's even more disturbing is that you have made 492 posts. You've left 987 comments. And you've achieved 1.5K karma and a 4-year club badge. Now I think that's a little worse than you accusing Ashley of having bad teeth.
I don't
do have
even
I
bad
would
know.
just
teeth.
like to see what any of these people look like. I would love for them to actually say what they have to say on their real account, not a fake account, so I could see what you look like while you're in here talking about how other people look.
Facts.
Exactly.
Ash is beautiful inside and out. Like, get out of here.
Like women tearing other women down for what? Because y'all don't like that we talk about Wyatt and Stephanie. Okay, well y'all are just as entertained if you're in here.
And it's public information. It's not like y'all digging up stuff.
Like, what is wrong with us coming on here and updating people? Like, if someone sends Ash information, everyone's wanting information. What does it matter who it comes from?
And if you don't like it,
At least
stay
it's the
the
fucking
fuck out.
truth. At least you know that when you come into these lives, you're gonna hear the truth out of our
Shame.
lives. You're not gonna hear bullshit. So
Yeah, most people do enjoy it, and they probably do too, which is why they watch.
Yeah.
But like, they've got to have somebody to talk about.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all are about the most unbiased like news outfit we got nowadays. So
Are we all missing? We're missing is elevator music, 100% at this point. Has she been live? No. I appreciate all the nice comments, y'all. I'm reading them. I was just getting messages at the same time. Ultimately, it's not shit I haven't heard before. If you think you're going to come up with a new insult that I have not heard before, you've got me fucked up. You do. So that's where it like ends. If you want to say it to my face, say it. If you don't. But like, I just don't get the anonymous shit. You want to be anonymous, you're a ballless bitch. You're a ballless bitch. And no backbone, nothing about you is upstanding. Nothing about you. Can't stand behind your words, can't stand behind your own face. Fuck off.
Well, and honestly, if the biggest dig that they could come up with was your teeth, like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and if you go
I
to
want
all
to see their
posts,
teeth.
they're heavy in the Sims group, talking about needing help building my farmer's market.
Fuck.
what?
Brit's diving deep. Brit's diving deep on this fucking account.
Bitch, I am.
Our favorite lesbian
Hello.
doesn't mess around when it comes
I'm not
to
gonna
us.
lie. I do love The Sims. Okay, I do love The Sims too. We can convene about that. Me and this person. My teeth are fucked up, but I love The Sims. So you're welcome for that.
I want to aim basically my work from home job to a new save. I really need help. I've never posted in here before, but I'm starting a brand new save on The Sims.
And it's
Ladies,
not all
y'all
of them.
work
It's
for the
not
government.
everyone. Like, some people go in there and they defend it or
Well, not
defend
even
us.
they. They don't have to defend anything. Some
They
of the
don't
comments.
have to, but they choose to.
The comments are constructive a lot of the times too. The comments
Yeah.
are constructive. Like, you don't like that I did this, or you don't like that I was helping. Blah 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 blah. Constructive. Sure, I'll take it. Like, I'll take the feedback. But the fact that you think you think that I'm sitting up here and don't realize that I'm talking shit on Justin and Stephanie now, bitch, it's coming out of my fucking mouth. I'm rolling it. Like, what do you think? And you think that are you defending them? Are you defending them, by the way? Like, I don't like bullying. What do you think you do in there? I've seen your guys' posts. Fuck all the way off.
I think if they talk about it enough, they think we'll stop coming on here, but like, we're not.
No, you're not getting rid of me. You're not.
We're not.
Some anonymous bitch isn't getting rid of me. It isn't. Like, it's not going to happen. I'm going to still
Like,
post my
the
outfits.
sooner that you guys can like accept that, You'll probably just feel better.
Or do me a favor and just block us. It's super
It's
simple.
optional. It's so fucking optional, but then you wouldn't be in the know. You would still be in there fucking speculating. And half of you guys say some of the most wild things. 14 hours ago, you were posting Justin Shaddles is in a new fucking relationship. Yeah, bitch, we fucking knew. It was a catfish. You're welcome for the update. Fucking 14 hours ago.
Yeah.
Thank you. And that's not everyone on Reddit. I have lots of people I know that go there. I have a lot of people I know who post in there. This is to the one bitch right now. The two bitches. There's two bitches right now. There's two of you hoes.
Oh, dirty swamp.
Somebody asked what's the page, and there's
next to my girl crush is mad.
There's several pages that drag us regularly.
It's because they're probably trying to mass report me, Danny, and that's why it keeps pausing every few seconds. But I'm not getting any restrictions. I'm not.
I found out their name on TikTok.
What is it?
Because their fucking stupid ass did a screen recording on somebody's TikTok, and they just happened to pop up the comment box and comment.
So who is it?
Jessica's man.
All right, Jessica's man. Let me take a look at you.
Bro, if I do anything to piss y'all off, let me know.
Which one is she? Because there's a lot.
Oh shit! It was dated 2 years ago. I'm really deep. Jessica's man, and there is no profile picture. It's just the standard.
Of course, there's
gray.
not.
I think I found it. Get blocked,
Jessica's
bitch.
man.
Get blocked, bitch. Watch a new show, ho. Watch a new show.
This is our shit show.
And if you don't think I'll go and block every Jessica's man, I don't give a fuck. Sorry, Jessica's man. If you are a regular Jessica's man, message me on a burner.
Yeah, I mean, you're fucking ignorant. How you gonna talk all this shit on Reddit? You got over 1,000, almost 1,000 posts, and you ain't even smart enough to not post your screen recordings where you fucking comment and literally.
What's the name on Reddit? Which one is she?
It is shit. I accidentally clicked out of it.
Shane said I'm Ashley's
Objective Star 9241.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, they're always talking shit.
Jessica's man. Gotcha.
Will you send me what that looks like so I can block them so they don't come in when I'm live with Ash?
Yeah. Hang on, let me
You just stop fucking with Ash. How hard is it?
I really like it. At this point, it's like so asinine. Like, I don't swing for you normally. Don't swing for me unless you want me to be a cunt. Sorry. I can say that because I'm calling myself it. All right.
Sometimes it's warranted.
So are the box requests, are any of you wanting to come up?
Spicy Tamale, there's a whole team of people. I stay
I'm
protected.
summoning Jessica's man. Where the fuck you at, bitch? Come up in the box.
I've got a couple people requesting. Are you guys requesting to actually come up, or was it an accident? I got Tracy, Barbie Killa, Alyssa,
Jared.
and Girly Girl.
Let them in. See.
No, I accidentally requested. It's okay, Barbie.
Okay.
Hot
that all
soup.
the
Did you mean
time.
to request? It's very
Ooh.
touchy.
That's the D word.
Hello? My was an accident. All right.
Is that him?
No.
Okay.
Maybe.
Like he's
Oh.
Oh.
All right. I think
Put
that was
your
an
willy
accident.
worm up.
Oops.
The old ugly anteater done whipped it out.
That wasn't us peeing. That was who got in the box. I can't make this shit up. Every day something comes in my box randomly.
It wasn't me, I swear.
Thank you for making me laugh.
Well, I know who that person is now.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's Hot Mess Jess's husband.
Who's that?
Hot Mess Jess. He used to come in Wyatt's Live.
Oh.
It's her husband.
The one that was just peeing?
No,
No.
the Jessica's man.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. No,
So
not
is this
you.
Hot Mess Jess? Is this her Reddit account?
I don't know.
I mean, wouldn't that make sense?
Honestly, I don't know who the owner of that account is, that Reddit page is.
Well, you said Jessica's man is Hot Mess Jess, right?
No, Jessica's man is Hot Mess Jess's man. Not Hot Mess Jess. It's her
Not
man.
a man coming after me. Bitch.
Unless she's...
But what if it's just her under a different
It could
name,
be.
you know?
It could be.
Because Jessica's
Britt,
man,
I just blocked her ass. I just blocked Hot Mess Jess. If it's not her, it's not her. She can message me on an alt.
because the video on Reddit where she posted her screen recording, clicked the comment box, typed out whatever that hatred comment was to the live she was watching and submitted it, was Jessica's man. So it's probably her.
She's pretty. She's gorgeous. And that's
Not
the
on the
difference between me and
inside.
you. I can still call you gorgeous when you are.
I was getting ready to say, like, why would you even say that after if that's her, like, saying that shit about you?
That's
Because
the
that's
difference.
who Ashley is.
She is a gorgeous girl.
Not on the inside. Sorry about my man.
Oh, God, already? It made it
Quick
man's
with it
Jessica,
tonight.
so you don't block them. I said I'll go through and block every fucking Jessica's man.
Ash gives more grace than a lot of the other of us do.
And you know what? And I used to be the same way. And sometimes I still am, but I've got to a point in my life that I'm so fucking sick and tired of people walking all over me. I'm tired of people being so ugly and fucking hateful. I'm tired of crying over strangers, to be honest. Like, I'm a big empath, and I'm getting to a point in my life to where I'm just done with it. I'm just tired
but where
of
it comes out for you, Britt, is you protect the rest of us when somebody says something. That's when you get all crazy.
Yeah, I'll always have my people's back. Always. That's one thing I can't stand is, a fucking bully. It's ugly.
Keep her away from my man. You not have to worry. Gives enough rope for you to hang yourself from. Yep.
Keep the anteater away from my man.
Hot Mess Jess is live right now.
Oh, let me go. Let me. Okay. If I get on TikTok on my other phone, is it gonna kick me out of here?
If you're not on another account, yeah.
Oh fuck! I don't have all them extra accounts. Shit. Now I'm gonna have to make one. I was about to go get in her box.
BRB.
Big bitch. Let me find out.
Isn't the same one. They're saying the gamer streamer isn't the same one. That's the one I called pretty. She's pretty.
Oh, that's not the one?
Okay. The gamer streamer Hot Mess isn't the same one. Okay, but this Reddit account, she's in the Sims gamer communities. commenting and posting about her gameplay of The Sims?
Yeah, and the gamer one is the one you have blocked, Ash. Because I'm looking through the block list. That's how I found her.
Yeah, I just blocked anyone I wanted right now. I was like, fuck it. You're all going down.
Everybody catching heat.
So if Hot Mess Jess is a gamer, I don't know who this person is. I'm just going by what I'm seeing in the comments and what I've seen sitting here. I've done smoked a whole pack of cigarettes going through their Reddit page. And they post a lot about gaming. They're Sims gaming. And like, you know, they're big time gamers. It says they work from home and they're big time gamers. So if you put two and two together, it kind of makes sense.
Okay, Bebe said she defended Gabby Jacobson and was around years ago. I know it's the same one. So, yeah.
Yeah,
The
Brittany.
thing is, though, with a lot of fake ass people, like they'll jump in and they'll defend somebody, like in a live or in somebody's box or something like that. But then they'll go make the fake names on Reddit and shit like that and bully the same fucking people that they stick up for.
I mean, honestly, people have done it to Wyatt for years.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of trolls out here in these TikTok streets.
Well, no, I talk shit. I talk shit with my whole chest, though.
Yeah.
And your real face and your real name up there, like, that's the difference.
But Ash, you have the balls to have a conversation about it. A lot of these people don't.
Yeah, I don't
Says
mind.
I think it's the wrong person.
I think it's her. Sorry if I blocked you, Hot Mess Jess. I'll unblock you after. Talk shit and back it up. Yes. Paid partnership. Yeah, I don't think it's her. She seemed clueless about Wyatt and everything. Yeah, probably. And I blocked all your accounts. You don't have to watch me. I did you the fucking favor. You don't have to stare at my funky ass teeth. You don't have to stare at anything about me anymore, bitch. You're welcome. No, exactly, Sarah.
You're right, Sarah.
And it's over with. All these Jesses catching strays. Poor Jess. All the Jesses in the world. I adore Jess. I have Jesses in here. No, just found my daughter's thirst trap videos while I was cooking, looking. No, ma'am. Mornings are much more chill. Yeah, they are.
Ash is like, I be doing good. Then people open their mouth, start talking shit.
I was fine until someone said something about my teeth.
For no reason.
Well, they didn't like me. They don't like me, and that's fine. Just come in here and say it to my face. I catch hate. That part doesn't bother me.
But don't be a little you-know-what about it.
Who ate all the pussy? Wait, Jesse, wait. You caught your daughter making a thirst trap saying, who ate all the pussy? Girl.
Agreed, Gucci.
Thank you, Kai.
You can say that?
I can say pussy. I said the C word just now. You can say what you can say most things up here, except for you can't say the R word, you can't say the N word, you have to say unalive, you have to say schmurder.
Pew
pew pew. It's ass after dark, unfiltered within TikTok guidelines, 100%. Her shirt that's crazy, Jesse. I would lose my mind if I caught my daughter doing that. I'd lose my mind.
That's why I'm always
Absolutely.
like hesitant to like just say what I'm thinking, because I'm like, I don't know if this is gonna cross a line.
No, I can't guarantee that someone may not report you. They may, and you may get a restriction. But a lot of the times when you get a restriction, like I get usually I haven't gotten a restriction this whole life. Usually I get a restriction, and then as long as it's not something, TikTok will tell me when I have to kick you. It'll say you have to kick them from a box.
Oh, okay.
I've been getting reported left and right.
I know
Yeah,
sometimes, and you're like the most chill one out of all of us. Like you're just like, fuck them.
that's not what Reddit says.
Do not
Reddit's
let
wrong.
our memo fool you.
Oh no, like I know she says it with her whole chest, but it's that memo way of saying it. Like she only needs to say it once, and everybody listens. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They listen and then they run to Reddit to talk shit about it. That's fine.
I ain't running from shit. I promise you that.
Jared, they should. Jess with the toothbrush, I'm dead.
So, is the girl whatever her name is? I can't keep up with the black feet. Is that just from being not washing, or
Yeah, that's just from neglecting to take care of your hygiene.
It's just filth.
Yeah.
that grosses me out worse than anything? Like I don't know why, but it makes my stomach quinge. Like I can't. Every time I see them, I'm like, nope.
Oh, you want me to, Lynn? Do you want me to play the "Got the bitches mad again" that song? Yeah, I said I was gonna do a voiceover to that one. Got these bitches mad again.
Do it.
Because apparently that's what I keep doing.
I mean, honestly, like we've kept our mouths shut. Like how long do they expect us to just tolerate the disrespect?
Hi,
And
Green Check.
they're like, well, this is the point of Reddit.
Well, and this is the point of TikTok.
I hate feet so much. I got mine removed. So
Stop.
Her feet the other day were cleaner than they've been.
She was cleaner than she's been.
Yeah, they were still dirty, but they were cleaner than.
Then I ain't clean.
No, they weren't.
No,
clean.
she's got that thick. I used to call them barefoot liquor store feet. You know, when you'd walk around on that asphalt.
Walmart feet.
Yeah.
She could go take a shower and actually use soap and wash them, and that shit's still gonna be black.
Don't get me wrong; they were not clean, but they were cleaner than we've seen them before.
Maybe ever.
She removed some layers, not all.
Yeah.
No, the nails.
Spicy. No, they. Ugh.
And did I understand the McDonald's story right? Like they had coitus while she was eating McDonald's?
Yeah. On Snapchat.
Yeah.
You got that right.
Bro, I threw up in my mouth. I'm not gonna lie.
Coitus is the silliest word to me.
No, I know, but I've been watching Big Bang series. Don't judge me.
It's so much better than what I say. So it's like it weirds me out a little. Coitus.
I've never even heard of that word.
It's like the technical term for fucking.
Oh.
Ass country ass.
It is. It's a technical term for fucking. Like
I know.
Never heard of it.
I'm always gunshot to say, like just sets or doing it or whatever because I don't understand TikTok and it's BS.
Yeah, you can say fucking on here.
Well, fuck.
Come on, Ash. I know. It's Ash after dark. I got no one else here.
You might as well just turn your page into a
Whore.
You hear me?
What?
You might as well just turn this page into a T page.
I would hate that. I don't mind. I wouldn't hate it. Like I don't mind the tea. I would hate not posting my outfits and stuff. I like that.
Yeah. Sure.
Momo here with the correct spelling too.
I love that, Momo. Your profile picture always creeps me out. Not yours, like in general. The when I first saw that thing. You should do both. Maybe I will. Maybe I'll do another one. Maybe I'll do a whole nother page. Can we say Hawktua? Yes, you can say Hawktua. I never said Ashley tested all the words. Ash done tested all the words. I have. I've done tested them all.
I know. Ashley like then Sunshine says one thing, restriction. I'm like, how? Make it sense.
Yeah, no, when my mouth gets going, it gets going. There's no filter. There's none.
People are picking me to report. That's okay.
Gucci, I cannot.
Bit on that thing. Yeah. Hawktua. That was like the longest meme or like thing for a while. I was so tired of hearing it after a bit. I'd be getting restricted too. Tori, yeah, you do get restrictions when you're up here. You get I don't know why, because your mouth is not any worse than mine. And every time you're up here, I'm always like, Tori, I gotta drop you.
Well, I feel like I've given the Reddit fans enough to talk about tonight. I'm probably gonna go hang out,
All right,
watch a show, and enjoy my
I
husband.
think I'm about to go to bed. They've
I
already
watched
got
a
me
good
up.
show today. I have not finished it. It's Don't Date Brandon. Weird fucking show.
What's it
That's a
on?
good one. That's a good one.
It's on Paramount Plus. It's about a man who basically has tons of relationships with a bunch of women. He gets married a bunch of times. He is lying. It's like Stephanie catfishing if she was skilled. I highly recommend it. There was many a time where I was looking at the screen like, what the fuck?
Okay, I'll watch it. Not tonight. It's past my bedtime, but I'll definitely watch it.
All right, y'all.
Night, ladies.
Hey,
Good
Have a
night.
good night, everybody.
You guys
Good
get
night,
some
Britt.
sleep.
You too.
Night,
Ash, you're
guys.
beautiful.
You are.
Thank you.
Yes,
Bye, sweetie.
everybody, every one of y'all are.
I listened to a podcast, Jeff. Yeah, they had a podcast. It was what was it? The ex-wives. What was the podcast, Jeff? They started with a podcast and then they made the show. I'm still here for now, and Britt's still up here with me. It was it's like the ex-wife something, and they like did their own podcast. And it was insane, their stories. And I don't want to give it all away because, like, you have to watch it to understand how insane this. I know, it's so good, Jeff. You have to watch it to understand it. And I don't want to, like, ruin it for anyone. But it's so good. Twists and turns. You will be wondering what the hell is going on. Oh.
Jesus, I gotta get. Oh Lord, I'm still trying. Oh,
What are you
still
doing?
over here. Still over here digging, trying to find fucking Jessica's man.
God damn.
I finally
damn.
quit.
I've already forgot the bitch existed.
I know. Shit for.
That's the thing with me too. Like, I can have a full-on fight with someone. Me and them can go the fuck at it. And if me and them make amends, like 5 minutes later, I'll be laughing, cutting up with them. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's how I am. That's how I've always been. I've watched The Act. That's a really good show, Tori. That was a really good
You
one.
know, they say that everything in that show was false. None of it was real. There's like a big rabbit hole that just, I haven't been fully down it yet, but a lot of people are exposing Gypsy about a lot of shit. Supposedly, people are somehow finding medical records as a child, where she was a child, where she actually was diagnosed with shit, that it was legit real and it wasn't her mom making up stuff or pushing, you know, for the doctors to give her all these false diagnoses and shit. And like, it's crazy. Like it's all just come out like the last couple of weeks. I need to jump down into that hole, but
Jazz, I love Veronica Mars. I love Veronica Mars. One of my favorite shows when it was on.
wait, wasn't that like a 90s?
It was early. It was like 2002. Maybe
Yeah, I
3.
remember that.
And it was on maybe a little bit later. I could be wrong on the date, the years, but it was Kristen Bell, right? Was the actress, and it was when she was young. It's really good. Which one, Florida Mom? The first one I was talking about was Don't Date Brandon, and then we were talking about The Act. That's on Hulu. And then Veronica Mars. Lost is a good show. Wyatt's Donut Pillow. I love your name. Lost. I love J.J. Abrams till he loses his own plot. Because like Fringe was one of my favorite shows. But after a while, J.J. Abrams, I think, forgets what he was doing mid-season. And he'll be like, I'm just gonna make it weird. Before she married the turd Dax Shepard. He's a narcissist.
You ever watch Animal Kingdom, Ash?
No, what is that?
It's on Netflix. Oh, I don't know if it's still there or not. What do you like crime, like mobs,
I watched that.
You know, family mobs and gangsters and crime shit like that?
Yeah, I was watching a show recently on Netflix that was about it's a documentary about the mob in New York in the 70s and like the war they were having there between themselves. It was really good.
Well, then you got to watch Animal Kingdom. You'll really like Animal Kingdom.
Okay,
It's about a family of like big time like kingpin drug dealers and crime. Like basically they got the cops in their back pocket and run dope and drugs and just all kinds. It's a crazy ass show. You really like it.
I'll watch that. Dax Shepard is bad. Yeah, go look up some of his moments, and then like Kristen Bell's friends do not like him. Big Brother is my favorite show. I love Big Brother. I missed it tonight, so I'll watch it tomorrow to catch up.
Let's see, what's another good show I can put you on?
When I was like sick in the when I was sick post hospital, I watched so much TV that I was so burnt out. So recently is when I've gotten back into it, but I couldn't get out of bed and I couldn't get off the couch. Those are like the two places I could go. And so I would just watch anything and everything. In Your Honor was really good. There was so many I watched. I can't even remember every show I watched because I literally watched all of Netflix and all of Hulu. Hospital.
I mean, I'm sure you've watched Grey's Anatomy, right?
Yeah, I've watched. Well, I haven't watched the later seasons. I've watched. She fell. Oh yeah, she fell in the volcano. The other episode. Yes, I have not watched all the seasons of Grey's Anatomy because now I'm messing up all my fucking words. Because I didn't like the later seasons. I liked the first.
Me neither. When it started with the COVID bullshit, I fucking lost interest.
Yeah, I just couldn't get into it anymore. And I've tried since then, and I just couldn't. Tonight's BB episode was dramatic. You warned me earlier to rewatch Sundays, and I did. And that, yeah, I expected tonight to be a lot. Anomaly. I said it right.
So, did you watch the spinoff of Grey's Anatomy, the Private Practice?
Yes, I tried that too. Again, I think it's Shonda Rhimes. I'm just not a big fan of her after a few seasons either.
Really?
Yeah.
I like that one. I watched all of that one.
I've been watching Brokeback Mountain. Wyatt's Cellmate. You're sick. Candy. I love 90 Day Fiance. I have seen every season, every universe of it. Oh my God. I watch it all the damn time.
I've never watched that show.
Oh my God. There's so many. You would actually probably love that show because there's so many messy couples on there that you'd be yelling at the screen knowing you. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. There's so many. Angela on there is good. You have to watch a season with her or two. There's so many people, Candy. You'll have to give me. Ash is a Big Ed fan. I am not a Big Ed fan. That no neck man. He putting mayo in his hair. He's a little narcissist, a little evil man. Did everyone else other than me and Tori? No, Jazz. I used to watch Bad Girls Club when it was actually on. Like, it's on now, right? But like when it used to come on, I think it was on. What was that network? But I used to watch it like when it would come on during the week, and I loved Bad Girls Club. My favorite scene is where Tanisha takes the pots and pans, and I do it all the time with my kids. Like, I think about it all the time when my kids like wake me up, and she's like, "I'm not going to sleep because of y'all. Y'all not going to sleep because of me." And she's walking around the house hitting the pans together. Love that show. Angela and Kayla. Oh, not Big Ed. Big Ed, yeah. On Oxygen, yes. Yes, Danielle and Muhammad were peak 90 Day. They were crazy. And the way Muhammad talked about Danielle on the reunion when he said her private stunk and all that. And I was like, this man is diabolical. VH1. It wasn't on VH1. It was on Oxygen. They were the best. Short Bus. They were hands down one of the best couples of any season. My TV just popped on its own. That creeped me out when I was talking about. Just now it popped on its own while I was talking about TV shows with y'all. They came to Havasu and it was awesome to watch. They both seem to be doing really well. Yeah, and I think they get along now. Actually, never mind. Brett Michael was VH1. You're thinking of Rock of Love and Flavor of Love.
God.
Which
I loved those both of those.
Me too. We were talking about Flavor of Love today because we were talking about New York, and when she was on the House of Villains, she like ripped Wes from the challenge on the morning one, and we were talking about the Pumpkin in New York fight where Pumpkin spits in New York's face on Flavor of Love, but Brett had I followed some of those girls on Instagram from way back then.
I like the. Did you ever watch The Shot at Love with Tila Tequila?
Yes, I loved Tila Tequila. Do you remember? So this was before everything like was so digital. But when she was married to Kate, she was not married. She was dating Casey Johnson, and then Casey Johnson passed away from herself. And there was that whole like, did she help murder her, and all that. And it was insane. But Tila Tequila lives here, and she's still kind of nuts.
Really?
Yeah. Asana Nicole, too, when he took her up in the Sandhill. Diabolical. That, like, there's just so many couples that Tila Tequila is wild. Now she is insane. I check in on her every, like once a year. I'm like, I wonder what Tila Tequila's up to. Daisy breaks my heart. Yeah. Did you all see Shane's video? Has me rolling. Have not yet, Gucci. His are always funny. He always has funny videos. Always has funny videos. Shane does. If you're looking for a funny, they're not like tea videos. If you're looking for a funny or Stephanie Wyatt video, Shane has them.
Roasting videos.
Yes. I know it's like 100 degrees. Chill out, man. Yeah, when he was trying to bring her up the Sandhill, anyone find Steph? No, but she was in someone's messages talking about her calling to get the charges dropped.
She's so fucking stupid. I just want to take my phone and smack myself in the forehead with it.
Don't do that. You just got your teeth back, bitch.
That's just how angry she makes me.
They haven't even set in yet.
I know. I still got the flavor of the Novocaine and the polishing shit in my mouth.
Yeah, they're still trying to figure out if that's their new home or not. Okay, bitch, you gotta give them time.
All right, so no beating my face with my phone.
Not tonight. He gonna do time, I think, because this is a felony charge. Well, he's gonna sit there, Jesse, until at least the DA says he's gonna sit there until a judge or the DA says they're not going forward. Let's see.
He's definitely gonna have to build a case.
Someone's going to be charged. Yeah, Short Bus. Yeah, he's definitely sitting in jail for a bit. I think we determined he's got a $50,000 bond. It's going to be at least $5,000, at least, to bail him out. And I don't even know. And it'll be on hard conditions.
Yeah, if they even will, because it's felony domestic violence.
And I think he'll probably have to show where he's going, who he's staying with. Like, there'll be hard conditions. I don't think he can do it.
And like I said earlier, around that area, he has nowhere to go. It's only Stephanie's family that they know.
Yeah. Who thinks he's cried yet? Okay, 100%. I mean, if you've ever been to jail, you cry. You do. You're like, this is sucky. So
well, I didn't.
He ain't going. He ain't going nowhere. He's mine now. Wyatt's cellmate. Oh Lord. Tough guy, Wyatt. Yeah, no, he's definitely not having a great time in there. No.
He's telling his cellmates he's so overlooked. No one understands him.
Imagine wanting this outcome over wanting to get a job. But I guess if you're wanting a roof over your head and you're wanting food every night, I guess it's the outcome you could want. I don't know.
Yep.
Bet his mouth is shut 100%. Especially because if they catch wind of his charges, there's going to be people in there that are going to be messing with him because it's going to be that it was a disabled person. I didn't cry until they read my bond and my sentence. I was charged. I cried when the toilet was so freezing. I was like, "Fuck this shit!" Like, there's no toilet seat. I'm bare ass on metal, and then I was like, "This is miserable."
Yeah, jail toilet seats suck, and the little stainless steel sinks.
Oh, I don't even think about the
right above
vape.
them.
I wasn't even there that long. I didn't even think about the vape. The first thing I wanted when I got out was a cigarette. Like I was fiending.
Same, and I spent 6 months and still got out. Well, I was dizzier than a motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, I was fiending for a cigarette. I was miserable.
Yeah. Well, we had girls that would go out. That would go out during the day because they had jobs, so they weren't like violent criminals, so they were still able to go out, go to work, and then report back to jail. And they would always bring us tobacco in, and we would use Bible papers to roll cigarettes.
Holy shit, Britt. Dodd, you got salt? You got salt where you were? I swear they didn't know what salt and pepper was. It was disgusting. Disgusting food.
And see, I was a trustee, so I got to work in the kitchen for quite some time.
I did not get a cigarette, Texas Woody. I did not get a cigarette. I was I was perturbed.
Too. They'd bring in some weeds and tobacco.
Hell, I've been watching stuff on I think it's called Unlocked, and they're in there doing perks and everything, and I'm like, where were you? You got chicken fried steak and mashed potatoes? No, I didn't get that.
I'll say that our jail food was pretty good. I ain't gonna lie.
Hi, Blushy. How are you, girl? Hi, Cole. Thanks for joining. We were talking about shows that we like, and we were talking about jail food. You used to get higher than a giraffe dussy in TV. No fucking way. Hell. He's probably going to be sold for a honey bun. I thought they brought milk for breakfast, but it was vanilla flavored. You imagine? You don't like vanilla flavored milk? Why getting this D for food? Hell no. Hi, Cole. How are you?
Hey, knock it off. Hey, quit.
Hell.
Fucking everybody dumps their goddamn cats in the neighborhood, and I've got like 20 outside cats I feed and take care of, and
they were fighting each other?
Yeah, they're fighting because I just put a bag of cat food on the porch. I'm unloading groceries.
Trading
and everybody just starts smelling the bag and starts fucking beating each other up. God damn, like they don't get fed 3 times a fucking day.
The only thing you wouldn't catch me in there is K2's. Yeah, no. He's gonna lose those teeth again, Jared said. Honey buns and friction for Wyatt. Gross. Not the honey buns and friction.
You know what? I'd probably would prefer to lose the teeth again rather than get in the middle of another fucking cat fight. Man, I've been tore up so many times.
Oh, cats will mess you up. Cat scratches are no joke. I have scars from cats fighting.
And we've paid to get them all fixed. So and they've been here for like 3 or 4 years. I don't know why they still fight. They're neutered. They're spayed.
I think they fight for fun sometimes. I think they just get a little bored and they just beat the crap out of each other.
I reckon. And they're always bringing fucking dead birds, fucking dead snakes.
Those are trophies. They love that. They think that is the greatest thing they've ever. They think we're cats. By the way, That's what I saw. And that when they do shit like that, it's because they're like gifting us, we're their cat, like the cat overlord, and they like gift you.
I
And I
tell them
think
though, like, not the nope ropes. Keep the fucking nope ropes away. I don't mind the other shit, but the nope ropes, the snakes, I can't do.
they love a snake. They do love a snake.
And then the other day I come out and 3 of them's fucking eating a rabbit in the front yard. Like they don't get fed high-end fucking cat food, you know, and they're eating rabbit. But I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you all? Why are you
They
eating
will.
a fucking wild rabbit in the front yard?
Do you think they'll put restrictions on social media so he can't associate with stuff? I don't know. I do know, like, I think they get, from what I've seen, like now when you get access to a tablet, I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, I don't think him and Stephanie will be able to talk. No. I know that for a fact. But I don't know if they will put any restrictions on if he could, like, where he could go on. I just don't know the rules, like, because I've been scrolling lives at night before, and I've seen prisoners on here, and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn,
I
like,
follow all kinds of them. Like, yeah, they're live right in their cell.
yeah, like
Fucking
I've seen. There's one guy that I follow who makes like full meals in his
yes,
cell on his cot. Have you seen that? Like the metal cot, and he like makes stir fry and shit up there, and I'm
yes.
like, damn,
And they power it with the fucking lights he takes off the ceiling, the
yes,
wires from the lights, and he's got a whole ass deep fryer going.
yeah, he is like, it's like a full on chef in there.
Yeah. That's crazy.
From what I know, Kay, he hasn't. I asked earlier if he had reached out to anyone like within Stephanie's family, like Bubba or any of the people that were at the house with them, and they said no. But he may not have I don't know. When you got a phone call pretty quick. I don't know. She's gonna beg people to use their JPay account to talk to him after a restraining order. Yeah. How much
Guarantee it.
do you want to bet Wyatt has already called his Darkfoot Queen? I don't know. Tiny Tornado. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. He didn't call her the last time though. Actually,
No,
other
he was
people,
pissed.
other people called him or got a hold of him somehow, and he called other people from TikTok. So I missed it. What happened? Wyatt's in jail. Stephanie's family said he didn't do it. It's for assault. Stephanie's family said it didn't happen. Stephanie's already trying to drop the charges, which was mentioned would be 12 hours. Wait, don't they get their first call after intake? Yeah, Linda, they usually you usually get your first call pretty quickly. Like, and you have access to, when you're in like holding before you get back to any like the main, before you're fully booked in, you have access to phones. That's why they tell you to get all your phone calls out, because that's where you have the most access. They're free.
I'd say
You don't
he's somebody's mom.
Yeah, you don't have to have money on the books to use those phones.
Mm-mm.
Hello, Boothel boy. I bet her number is the only one he knows from memory. Maybe. Because he can't show the videos where he was lying about it. Yeah, he probably doesn't want to talk to anyone. Don't blame him. Yeah, to think 2 weeks AF. What? Oh, ago his life was totally different. Yeah. There's free phones in holding until they get back into where you have to have money on the books to call, or you have to have a nice person in there that will let you use their money on the books. False
I have the
accusing.
feeling that if this gets dropped and he gets let out, it might be enough fuel in the fire to make him for real leave and not go back. I don't know.
I don't know. I want to believe that. I do. Because like they both don't need to be around each other ever again. But I don't know. I've seen stranger things. Just like when he got out of jail the last time, they were sitting in bed together that next morning eating gummies, and I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
I'd be livid.
Absolutely. Lollygagging about how she made this shit up and regrets it and tried to get him bailed out and she was going to drop the charges and I'll be
Tiffany,
fucking damned.
she said he'll act all like a hard ass when he gets out. He will, but at least with this time, he's going to be in there for a bit, so he's going to be able to say he was in jail, like he was in
might
there.
actually get to say he went to prison this time. Real prison.
in the holding cell. Wait, hold on. You only get one free call per number. Oh, where I was in jail, I could call as many times as I wanted, and I did. I sat there on that phone. I said, I'm getting them all in. I'm calling everyone I know.
The phone was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Just chilling in jail."
Yeah. That does this. She might not be able to. He's gonna need to hitchhike somewhere. Yes, I can say from his experience, he has hemorrhoids. Gross. He'll go back to her and say it's in the past. Yeah, be able to be charged. I don't know the rules out in California. I don't know whether in Washington a DV. Hold on. Was automatic 72-hour no contact. Yeah, no, but in a holding cell you only get one free call per number. I don't know, Dodge Man. I was on that phone. I called many of people. I called them back. I called them back.
And why can I just picture you, like, sitting in a chair right underneath the payphone, twirling your hair, popping gum, and talking to your friends?
Well, because it was when I was in there was a man's side and a woman's side, and we could hear when I was getting checked out. I remember they just brought a guy in, and he had been in an assault, and he was drunk, and he had just been on an assault on his woman. Okay, and he called her immediately. And I was checking out, and me and the cops are sitting there, or the guards, and he says, "When I get out of here, I'm gonna burn your house down." And I said, "Oh, on a recorded line, sir." And the cops started laughing at me because I was talking shit in there. I'm telling you, my mouth is no bars, okay, no bars.
That's funny.
Right on a recorded line, though. Have you heard from her since they broke the news? Zero, no, but someone has, and she said she was calling she said she called to get the charges dropped like she did last time. Her making fake allegations. But with her, yeah, it does make sense. I don't know what will happen with it though. Yeah, she was asking for groceries, Sarah. She was asking for groceries as well. She was messaging asking for groceries. And that could be just her trying to get bail money started to save up, you know? Who knows? Could have been the start to bail. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a GoFundMe. I don't know either, Sammy, because he really could have, even after everything that went down, he could have just started over in Florida or Pennsylvania or somewhere. Started over, all the way over. She wanted a Walmart order. She did. She was asking for a Walmart order today, recently. Yes, they are going to make them get a restraining order for sure. 100%. She needed a snack for her blood sugar. That's all. Maybe. Did he lie while he was in Florida? Lie about? I mean, he lied. He stays lying. Crime rate that we use where that was where I live. Can't you hear the call? Yes, I've already heard the call. It was sent to my inbox. I played it a few times. It really just says that there was a 242. A woman said she was hit after being assaulted, and that she was hard to understand. That's a large grocery order, right, Sarah? She's like, I need $5,000 worth of groceries, okay? That order could be 10 years if it stays a felony. Yeah. If his lips are moving, he's lying. Yeah, it's only 10% to make the bail. So he would have 5,000. It would be with conditions. It always has conditions. So most of the time it's no alcohol, no drugs. And you have to have a place to live, to stay. It doesn't have to be your place, but you have to have a place to stay. There's a lot of conditions that go with it. A lot of the times a job is required, by the way. Once you get released, they do, because you have to pay fees. So they require you get a job. She asked for food. My 10-year-old tried to get me to buy LMAO. With all his prior charges and her getting him arrested, I'm sure he's gone. Yeah, he's probably gonna sit for a while. He's screwed. Yeah. Well, I guess he's out. Is he out? Hi, Green Check. I haven't got word he's out. Fingers crossed. Yeah, he's gonna be sitting there for a while. I can guarantee you that. I mean, unless someone comes through for him, which I don't see that happening. 5,000 is a lot on a person, and you have to sign that you're okay with them. Like you're gonna be responsible if they go up missing. No, I'm saying if a job is required, he's out for getting out. Yeah, a lot of the times a job is required. No, he's not. He's not. I read that wrong. It's going to be very tough for him. Yeah, you have requirements. You have lots of requirements for probation. So I can't imagine it's going to be an easy road. And one of those most of the time, unless you have like a valid reason, you have to have a job because you have to pay your fees back. She should drop the charges, but state may, she could drop the, yeah, state may, and it's the third call. The 2 previous were misdemeanors that were dropped, and this would be the 3rd. And now it's up to a felony. She doesn't know how to talk to people to express how she said she intended to make false allegations. Yeah, I don't know how he's going to communicate that. Oh, wow, 3rd, yeah. Take cognitive classes, get a job, the list goes on. Yeah, anger management. There's so many classes that are required post charges like this.
It's going to take people actually calling the DA's office and, claiming that they do have that evidence, because he can't just stand up and say, oh, it's all over TikTok, I can prove. They're not going to want to even mess with that shit.
I sure wish he would take a box in here, or she would take a box in here. We have so many questions. I know. She won't. She might message me. She hasn't messaged me today, but she was messaging me all day yesterday. So she may message me. But if he shows his recordings, might help him a little. Yeah, no, I think that it probably would help him. I think they would help him to a degree. Not that I'm saying that there would be anything lesser, or I just think they would help paint a different picture. At least that would be more truthful. This is so sad, honestly. She's disgusting. Yeah, this is a level of it's diabolical, really. And it's all to have him. Wyatt, a baby doll, 1986. ABBA baby doll. Maybe I got it wrong. Yes, at least he's getting a shower and clean clothes and underwear. Wait, what happened? Flowers, have you, Wyatt's in jail. Bubba and her brother and the roommate say he didn't do anything. Stephanie is trying to call and drop the charges, but for him so he can stay away from her. That's what I was saying, Nikki. I think they're both aggressive, but she absolutely wanted him locked up so no one else could have him. Yeah, Zero. That's what I was trying to communicate earlier, that they're both they both have laid hands on each other. They both have a way of fighting that's toxic. But I think her goal is, if I can't have him and no one else can.
And that's what
yes, Flowers.
Ultimately what transpired every bit of this, because he told her he was leaving for Pennsylvania in 2 weeks.
That's what I was saying, S. It really bit her in the ass. She'll never get to, not for years at least, be around him again. When did that happen and who done it? It happened this morning at 12 a.m. Stephanie called on him. Her family says that he didn't touch her. And she was on live telling people to call on him, and people were telling her to say that he touched her. And then she has since called and is trying to drop the charges. He knew the things she would do before she got back. Yes. Do you think he could sit for more than a year? I don't know. Honestly. He probably was flirting with a girl that Steph couldn't stand. Yeah, that is part of what I think transpired.
Absolutely.
The family couldn't say something to the police. They tried. They came in with guns out. There was not much talking going on. Hopefully her brother will defend this in court. This is sick. Hold on. I missed comments. You just said what I typed. I know. I think I read your comment, and I was saying that earlier. She should be in trouble for this. She might. I mean, we don't know what will transpire once the DA and the judge get involved. We knew he got locked up, but dang, that was quick. They tried. The cops told them they didn't care. Yeah. The fight a few days ago, Masabu, is what I'm gathering. I had the brother's roommate came over in my live earlier this afternoon and described the fight that happened a few days ago. Do you think maybe she caught him and that girl doing something? I mean, she talked like they spent, possibly. As crappy, you can't feel bad for him because she was pulling this. You can't. Yeah, he knew what she was capable of. I hope she goes to jail. That's horrible. Wyatt probably didn't come out when told if they drew pew-pews. They came in with them drawn. There was a child there, an 8-year-old. To her brother about telling the truth. He is trying to. He's trying to. He is. They said he was calling a supervisor, and that he tried to talk to the cops yesterday too for Wyatt, and they don't get along. Him and the brother are not buddy. They've had a history of fighting each other. So it's the brother just trying to tell the truth on the situation. Mm-hmm. The roommate is a girl, and she said that they got in a fight. She came in the house. She slapped Wyatt. Then they went on the porch. She followed them out there. Then there was Britt? There was like a chair incident where she tried to put a chair on top of him and tried to
put him under the chair that the girl was sitting in. And tried to break his fingers.
Yes, to try to break his fingers. And yes, they have a roommate. I guess their friend lives with them. There's a lot of people in that house. I don't understand how people live in there.
And she also said that Stephanie come up behind him and grabbed a hold of his neck and tried to twist it sideways, like trying to snap his neck while threatening to off him.
Yeah. And then, but that was not the same day. That was, we heard about that fight. That was the fight that initiated the live when they were on the porch, where she said, you tried to kill me. And, he said, you said that to me. And he said, Leanna, and Leanna was like, yes, she did.
She confirmed it. Yep.
Yeah. Ogre mode on him. Yeah. And they were roommates. Yeah, it's the roommate in the household. Steph Godzilla'd him 100%.
Absolutely. I can see it now. She probably did sit on his ass.
That's why I told y'all I would run if I ever got in a fight with her. I'm faster than her. I don't know though.
Right.
She got a whole chair. And that's like they have a known history for throwing things because Bubba threw a file cabinet at her. So
I'm just trying to picture how in the hell wrapped him up like a pretzel and put him under a chair, a lawn chair.
I don't know if it was a lawn chair. I don't know if it was I was trying to picture the chair. Was it like a rocking chair? Was it a dining room chair? Like I was trying to, but I didn't want to ask too many questions because I was like, oh, I ain't the police. But I was like, I'm trying to picture this in my head. Yeah. I'm trying to make this.
Like, how did she fit him under the chair?
Yeah, it just depends on what type of chair it was. And, was it a lazy boy? Like, did she put a lazy boy
over
her
outside,
head?
So I would hope there wouldn't be a lazy boy on the porch.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know. With them, there might be a lazy boy on the porch.
Yeah, that's some Kentucky shit, though.
Yeah.
Like, I swear to God, you go down here in some of these hollers, and they got a full-ass couch, love seat, 2 recliners, and a refrigerator on the front porch.
You know what? They're set. They said, I can live outside too, bitch.
Yeah.
Inside and outside. I'm a both versions, okay?
Oh, shit, Paul.
Yeah, no, I was trying to picture the chair for a long time, y'all, and I have not deciphered what chair. When we figure it out, we'll let you know, because that is very much up for debate. You didn't sound very credible. Chat, I agree. And it's not that I don't think she sounded credible. I think she was nervous, or in the nicest way possible.
Got the traits of Stephanie?
I think people in that house have similar traits, okay?
Yes.
I do.
I was going to say it so you didn't have to, because that's the first thing that went through my mind.
Yeah, I think we're dealing with people all on the same level.
Yeah.
Popcorn. Evie's passing around the popcorn if y'all want to grab a bit. WWF, World Wrestling Association steel chair, nervous, yes, and other things. Yeah, chat. I was trying to decipher if there was liquid involved. If that makes sense. If there was, it sounded like they were by the pool, and I was like, well, maybe they just been having a day out there, you know. For the pure simple fact of the matter, Gigi, he needs to get away and stay away, 100%. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, there was a lot of factors going in there. That's why I muted the chat for a bit, and then Heather muted the chat for a bit, and it was not because I don't care about the comments. It was just like,
you were trying hard to focus, and
I was trying to focus.
Yeah.
Can I have a late girl update to go with my popcorn, please? Melancholy, you were in here earlier. The best update we have so far is that Stephanie did tell someone, there's screenshots of it, that she called and she said she's getting the charges dropped again. She's trying to. I don't think she will. And that she asked for groceries. Did they say
she's
bail?
Trying to round up bail money?
Well, no. So his bond is $50,000. So his bail will be 10% of that. So that's $5,000. And then he hasn't even had his hearing yet. So at tomorrow,
that's what I was say. As of right now, it's still $50,000. The judge has to grant it to be reduced to 10%. So, which, like I said earlier when I was on live with you guys, because it's a felony domestic violence, I don't see the judge granting a 10% on the bond, and his history of the same charges and the same incidents.
Yeah. I don't know. It's gonna be an interesting hearing, and I know that there's a few people out there. I am not one of them, but I know there's a few people out there who requested. You can request to watch bond hearings, but this one is you cannot go via Zoom. So, but I did not do that. But there are some people that have, and you cannot go to this one via Zoom. Pace, is he talking to Rev again? I do not know. Not trying to be, but this might be a blessing to get him away from her. Maybe. If he is convicted, he's looking 2 to 4 years in prison, state prison. Yeah. Won't this be the third time? Yes. This will be the third time he's been arrested. The first 2 were misdemeanors. This is the first felony. Coolest dude, Justin is in jail. Yes, it is a felony. With the same victim. Yes.
He already had the blessing to get away from her, and he went right back. So I don't
OR
know.
bond on a violent charge. Yeah, that's what they were saying. Oh my God, there's a cicada behind me. Get the fuck away. Yeah, I think they said a PR bond earlier. Someone said that. I just don't know if they'll grant. It's up to the judge completely. They're going to stop believing her.
So he has court at 1:30 tomorrow. More than likely, they're going to reschedule the hearing. I mean, they have to, especially if Wyatt stands up, pleads not guilty, says there's evidence that he didn't do it. She set him up, blah, blah, blah. They'll set a new date and allow for the DA or whatever to build their case and his public defender to get evidence. And it's definitely not going to be like last time where he's only spending 3 days and he's out.
No, he's looking at a few months right now, probably at least.
Yep.
Maybe I could be wrong. Like I have no problem saying I'm wrong, but I don't. With everything that's going on, it's going to be a scavenger hunt for them to figure out what's going on in this case.
Yes, I agree.
And they're not going to let him go until they can prove that that's the problem for him right now.
Yep.
Is this a new charge like post Florida? Yes. Wonder if she just let loose because it's her family, because the other roommate didn't say she beat him up. Oh, they said the other roommate
Yeah.
There's three people in the house that are saying that she beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, the brother has said it. And then the girl that got in the box with us earlier this afternoon, a few hours ago, was a witness to all of it. She was the one sitting in the chair that Wyatt got put under. And she had to get up and help Wyatt up from out under the chair because he asked for assistance.
There's a lady named Lisa too, and I don't know Lisa's role in the there's a lot of people living in that house, in that apartment. Baba probably is tucking him, probably has seen Bubba. I don't understand why he's in jail then. He's in jail. They would not talk to them last night, and so I think until they collect everything, they came in guns blazing, and I'm not being funny when I say that. That's what happened.
Yeah, kicked the door in. She said they kicked the door in with their guns drawn.
I don't know why she's not in there. And give sworn statement saying it was her. Yeah. Why didn't they take her? But I don't know. I am 100% team. Both of them should have been taken in. If they were fighting each other for days and everyone was witnessing it, like both of them should have been taken in, split up. They should have figured it out. I don't understand that. A lot of the times in most states now, that if there's marks on both people, you both are going. That's what it is.
And if the cops looked at her mid-conversation and said, "Is that mark on your neck from him?" She is 100% going to say, "Yes, he choked me."
Yes, there was a kid there. Hopefully the brother don't get evicted. I know, that's why I asked that earlier. Uncle Ron did not know if that was a possibility. I mean, it is, because you're in an apartment, and if you cause a disturbance in the apartment, they could. Louisiana don't play. Yeah, in a lot of states, it's if you both have marks on you, you both are going in. If it looks like you swung, even not self-defense, but I'm talking about if it was a mutual combat thing, yeah, you both are going in. So was that the call we were listening to that they weren't sure about? Yeah, Melancholy last night. That call is the one that sent to me. That's the confirmed call that we listened to last night. For what reason? Just for supposedly domestic call coming in with guns. I don't know. I on the call it just said assault. But I don't know what she said. Like if she was scared. We don't hear her call into 911. We only hear the response call. Is it government housing? I don't know, Ashley, on that. I would assume so. But isn't she not allowed on the property? She is not. Uncle Ron confirmed that but they're allowed to break their own no trespass order if they'd like. It's not the same as an RO. So if they allow her, they allow her.
The only thing I can think of about them coming in with the guns is, you remember earlier when I was going through the calls, right around back to back, there was so many, and with Crime Radar, like there can be the dispatcher talking about 3 or 4 different things on one call. So it
was not on live. Sorry, someone asked if it was on live.
No, you're fine. There was the other clip, because Crime Radar, it's like mostly all AI generated, right? And so there could be one 5-minute clip, but it's actually the dispatcher talking. It's several different dispatchers talking at the same time over the radio. And there was the one call where someone had called the domestic dispute, and someone had called about a possible gun, being a gun, and then it said it was later confirmed that there actually were no weapons in the home or on the alleged abuser. So she could have been stupid enough to say he had a gun. I don't know. I don't want to speculate, but the fact that all of those calls were around the same time, it just kind of makes sense.
I think I'm muted. I saw a question. It said, so the parents trespassed her, not the property owners. This was before. They have trespassed her and Justin in the past. They were not allowed that's why they were not living with the mother. Probably for multiple reasons besides this. They did not want them living there, but they were trespassed previously. He's gotten into it with the brother, and he's gotten into it with her father. And so is Stephanie. And this is not the first time the cops has been around this family. Oh,
She really don't care about anyone but herself. And that, like, the last 48, 72 hours of her lives that have been clipped has confirmed that 100%.
And this is not the first time she's accused her own father of assault and rape, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Multiple
That's her favorite
times.
thing to do. When she gets angry or upset or needs some type of validation or attention from people online, that's what she runs to, being assaulted and raped. And it's fucking disgusting for those of us that are real fucking victims of that shit.
That's part of the reason why her family did not have her around, was because she's accused her own father of that.
Yep. She
accused her own pops. Yes, she accused her own father, and there was like a previous season, if you guys remember of this, where she had that Walgreens neck brace on, and they were saying that her dad beat her and stuff, and that's when they first got no trespassed. Yes, and Wyatt has confirmed that she's done that. How can she be reported for that? I don't know why. I don't know how she is not known. I don't know. I have no understanding of. Oh my God, this cicada behind me is going to drive me insane. I can hear it. I do not have any understanding about how she has not been like flagged for these issues.
Absolutely. That's I don't understand either.
Yeah, she's accused people in her own family of those things. This is not the first rodeo.
Baker acted. She needs a 5150 put on her for sure.
Hello, Dodge. I'm letting you up.
What's up?
Hi.
So can Wyatt not get her committed?
He can. I mean, it's a hard. So you getting an adult, because she has to be deemed mentally incapacitated, and I don't know if she fully fits that without proof. I mean, all of this is proof enough, right? But I don't know why no one in her family has done that.
Because when I was able to commit my ex, there's no problem.
Yeah, I don't know.
And see, I've tried doing that before a long time ago, and the cop, without that spouse that I was with then, telling the officer that she did want to commit suicide. She was self-harming. And because she would not tell the officer, yeah, I'm self-harming, I want to kill myself, there was nothing that he would do.
Well, Caitlin, he said he was going to try. When he was in Florida, I don't know if you guys remember, she was accusing him all that stuff, and he said he was going to try to get her in the hospital. And even then, if you go to the block list recordings of the other day when she was saying yesterday when she was saying she was pregnant again, and she was proud of catfishing him, she says he's trying to put me in the hospital. So I think he's had the discussion with her. I think she definitely had the discussion with her. That I think people in the family have had the discussion with her as well.
Why did I get a restriction for?
It's because we were talking about. It's what happened to me when we were having that good conversation about taking care of yourself mentally. I'm trying to choose my words nice here, and I got dropped because I was talking about like mental health. Oh my God, that thing is huge. It's the same thing. It's a cicada. It's gigantic. It's the words that we use when we say it. They're really, it's the AI doing it. I don't think it's anyone actually reporting them. It catches certain words.
Don't even have your freedom of speech on TikTok.
California is, I've heard, very hard to get someone committed as well. I thought he said only her mom could do that. He did say that, but then he said that he could and he was going to try. You said suicide. Yeah, thanks, Crooked. I almost said it. But I think if he does, he's afraid he'll lose her money. That's probably the case. Well, if he goes back to her, she's going to end up. Yeah, I agree with that. Was hallucinating. Could adult protectors do something? Yes, but it's really hard, Frog. Again, like, it's a lot easier to help a child, and I'm not saying the system helps a child. I've been in the system, but it's a lot easier to help a child versus an adult.
Mm-hmm.
But they let her keep going. No one does anything. It drives me nuts. Yeah, I agree. I'm outside, y'all. Sorry, I'm smoking my last cigarette before bed.
Better be careful. That cicada's gonna pick you up and run off with you.
He's sitting right here next to me. He's got big old eyes.
Hell no.
I've never seen it. I've never seen one like up close like this. I was just telling you guys I've only seen their little carcasses, and this
Oh,
little
for
guy
real?
said, "Nah, bitch, I'm here."
They got big orange eyes. Well, the ones here
Yeah,
in Kentucky do.
they're huge. They're huge
Yeah.
eyes.
They bulge out like to the side.
Yeah. What a little bastard. They could take her in if they feel she's a threat to hurt herself or others. CFA, yeah, I agree, Brittany. He's interested in the tea. Who? Which one? Would I miss a comment?
He's talking about the cicada.
Oh yeah, he's all for it. He's sitting right here next to me, and I'm just sitting with him. It's fine, guy. You're cool. As a parent, I should be stepping into something so embarrassing at this point. Yeah. Have you ever seen the cicada killers? They are terrifying. No. What are cicada killers?
Oh my god, they get bigger than cicadas?
There's things that are, yeah, that freaks me out.
Yeah. It's gonna come out of your bush.
Well, I told you I heard something behind me in the bush earlier.
It was the chopper.
We was in the chopper the whole entire time. It was like, bitch, I've been here. I've been in your bush. I've been waiting for you.
Hey, did y'all get rain earlier?
No, not yet. I wish. It's getting cool. It's getting cooler now, though.
It is like so cold. So it's been raining here the last few days. We had some tornadoes yesterday, and then a cold front hit last night, and it's like fucking 60 degrees and freezing. I am so cold.
It was like 100 degrees, and then once I got off of work, it started raining out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's what
No, we
happened
haven't-
here. We've been in the hundreds, and then just 60 out of nowhere. Hell of a cold front.
I reposted it earlier, but they were Dodge. They were posting the temperatures that we've had because there've been like 105 and 106, and the newsman's computer glitched, and it said it was 1,015 in McKinney, and he said everyone in McKinney's you're passed away. You're passed away in McKinney.
I love funny news anchors. News anchors.
Me too. I've never seen a cicada killer. You know what, Zero? I think I saw one of those this morning when I was on live this morning, and I told you guys that big old bee flew at me. I think that was a cicada killer. That had to have been it. It looked like a bee with gigantic wings.
Well, sister, I'm gonna have to jump down.
You're fine.
Go in and get a shower and hit the bed. I gotta work tomorrow, so
I'm probably gonna end here soon too.
well, it was nice hanging out. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Thanks for hanging out with me.
All right. Good night.
Good night. Good night, Britt. If she keeps claiming all the abuse stuff and taking it back, can that mess with her checks? I don't know. I have no idea on that. Maybe. I don't know. Like I would assume at some point some things do start to mess with your checks.
Like, I know if she gets charged with a felony, she automatically, like, her checks get cut off or something like that.
After 90 days, they were saying if she's in jail for 90 days, they do. It was probably Bedrow. What is that? She has a caseworker. I don't know. I assume there's someone always assigned to her. Yeah, I would think. You have to meet certain requirements to stay on disability, I thought. It's 30 days in jail. Vroom, vroom, Wyatt's chopper. My bush was just moving behind me. Were you in there? If that was you, beep your horn. Flash your lights. Thank you for
I saw a post that he had that chopper on Facebook.
He did. He was selling it for $200.
How? But if he was, or was that when he was in Florida?
That's when he was in Florida. I'm sure he already got money for it. It was before he left. Her review will come up. Yeah. Doesn't Justin have one too? A caseworker? I don't know. Beep beep. I knew you were behind me. I knew you were. Wyatt's chopper.
Like, I know in Texas, if you get a disability check, like, every so often you have to do, like, I guess testing like once a year or something like that to make sure you're still eligible for that check. I don't know how it is in California.
Yes, he has medication. I don't know his status on any of that, Gigi. I don't know if he's like actively taking. I don't know if he's seeing anyone or anything. I know he's been on the move for the last like month and a half, so I don't think he's been keeping up with that. And it's my own assessment. I could be wrong, but I just don't know. We were talking to him almost every day when he was in Florida, so I don't. He never went to the doctor there, to my knowledge. He's gonna get that lawyer. Yeah, if he gets a public defender for sure. You stuck for a week again. You have yearly reviews for SSI. I do that with my son to see if they stay qualified. Leaving Florida was the biggest mistake. I totally agree. I mean, even after everything fell out, he could have still stayed in Florida and did his same thing there by himself and just started over. He needs to take the opportunity to use resources to get away, but we know this pattern. Yes. You have yearly reviews. Yeah. I think that he really could have just stayed in Florida and started over. I think he would have been a lot better off. Made a whole new life. Yeah, it would have been better. Oh, sorry, I'm checking some messages. Wonder if we'll ever wait for him to go back. Maybe.
I mean, he'd be stupid if he does go back to Steph.
She said they almost $900 in advance, so it must be on those benefits load. I think they get benefits together. I know that because when he was in Florida, he said that they were on benefits together because I told him to go into the office there and get them on his own. That way there was no discrepancy in who was using the benefits in different states. I know you're allowed to use your benefits, but she's the type that would report him for using them all and her not having any food. And so I was like, you should just get your own while you're in Florida.
See, if he would have been in Texas, he could have been in a homeless shelter, get food stamps and all that.
Yeah. How is that not fraud? They have to turn in the TikTok income number. I don't think they report their people have said this in the past. I don't think they report their TikTok income, and this is my take on it. I could be wrong. I don't think they do their taxes. I just don't. And I mean, for her, it makes sense. Like, I don't really think she has that much taken. Like, I don't think she has anything. I don't know what they take out. For him, like TikTok, you get a W, not a W-9. You get the other one where it's just a private contractor with them. They don't make enough TikTok. Yeah, probably. I like I said in the past that I don't think they make a ton on TikTok, honestly. W-2, a W-9, a 1099. Yeah, they have a 1099. But I just don't think I can't imagine that they report that. But I haven't heard from Reg. I don't know. Has anyone checked in with him?
He's been doing his own thing.
They said he was probably having a field day. And I said, I don't know. Very little. Yeah, I don't think they make enough on here to report, to be honest. You have to make over like a report. What you have to actually report is $2,000 and higher a year, and I don't know if they make that. By law, you have to claim it to any 1099 work, but Lord knows they don't. Yeah, I don't I don't think they do. I don't know though. I could be wrong. Steph did Wrench's dirty work. She did. She said, "You accused him. I got you." She said, "Hold my beer." She for sure got her revenge back. Her lick back. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just going along with the joke, y'all. That's it. I have a dark sense of humor. I apologize.
But $50,000, that's a good amount.
Yeah. I know. When I saw that, I was like, holy shit. He's not getting out. She was so afraid he was leaving again. Hey, he chose to come back to her 100%. That was his choice.
If he would have just got a job in Florida, I mean, he could have been homeless, but had a job. He could have had everything set for himself.
Yeah, I agree with that. He could have. Well, the problem is a lot of people were trying to set him up with jobs, and he wasn't working with them. Like anytime they would set him up with jobs, he would stop responding and stuff. I didn't know all that until afterwards when people reached out to me. And where it was like I was trying to help him, by the way, and he either didn't respond or he stopped responding. He could have still had his choppa. I mean, that's right. I'm getting ice, y'all. I feel like Stephanie was mad she didn't have him and wanted to have him, so she thinks, yeah. I agree.
I mean, Caitlin, somebody's having him right now.
What happened?
Caitlin said he gets locked up. Nobody can have him. Nope. Somebody's having him right now.
Oh, Lord. Why didn't he show her TikTok saying it was fake? I don't think he had time. They had pew-pews.
Yeah, when your house gets swatted, you don't got time to really sit there and think. Because when I had my house swatted, like, I didn't have time to really think about anything. All they told me was put my hands behind my back and come on, let's go. So there's no like in between. Like let me try to discuss my part of the.
The girl didn't tell me the pew-pew stuff. Well, she did later on. But Bubba is who told Uncle Ron that.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even have to be homeless, to be honest. Everyone would have helped him stay in the right path. Filing cabinet, hell nah. Steph is 34. They swatted him. I've missed all day. Yes, they swatted him. Oh my God, I can't imagine. Bubba's filing cabinet account is diabolical, and I've been talking about it for days. I have been talking about this damn filing cabinet being thrown at Stephanie for days, and someone's made this account. It will never leave my brain. What do you mean you picked up a fucking file cabinet and threw it at her? Of all the things, was it full of files? What was it full of? She sat there and said different things. She was going to call law and tell him. Yeah, she said she was going to lie. It's my favorite story. It is. Like, I don't know why it blows my mind. Hulk smash. That's what I picture. Like, what do you mean you picked up a whole file cabinet? I've reached for a lot of things to throw. That has never been a first one for me. I would piss my pants. I would have laughed. Oh Lord, what happened now? Mickey, so much has happened. He's in jail, $50,000 bond. Stephanie's family said he did not assault her. She's trying to call and get the charges dropped now. And she's trying to get groceries ordered for her as well. I think that's the greatest summary I can give at this moment. I think that sums it up as much as it possibly can. Definitely needs a Netflix series. 100%. It does. I don't know how they're not aware. There's someone that's got to be aware of this shit. there's someone that has to be aware of this. I hope they throw her in and let him out. Yeah, I don't know if that will happen. I think they're both gonna. I'm eating ice. Yes, Wyatt Show. I eat so much ice, especially at night. If he does time, I'm sending fan mail. Jesse, you better. Your ice choppers need some iron. I know. I need iron. The last few days, she's become a full-time beggar. Yeah. So I just realized something. If you watch Thirsty Talks video number 25 and 23 hours ago, Stephanie said, is your iron low? Yes, my iron is low. I get transfusions. I have really bad anemia. The finale could be Wrench and Wyatt fighting over Rev. Has she gone live? Not today. I don't understand how Stephanie gets away with so much. I don't either. He came crawling back to me when he went to jail last time. Oh yeah, she'll definitely bank on that. My iron gets low and I eat so much ice. I love ice. It's a bad habit. I joke that I sound like Harmony sometimes up here. And I'm sorry that I chew in your all's ear. I hate that I do that. Where did Dodge Man go? He left me. But I think I'm gonna go to bed, y'all. I think I'm gonna lay down for a bit and decompress. And not Harmony. I know. I compare myself to her with the ice chewing, but I'm not as obnoxious. Good night. Thank you for the update. Of course, I don't know if I'll have anything tomorrow, but in the morning I'll come on and hang out like I do in the mornings with y'all. My daughter still has choir camp tomorrow, so I'll be up early. But everyone get some rest, and thank you, Ashley. Everyone get some rest, and tomorrow we'll hang out in the morning if you stop by in the morning. If you don't, I'm sure Blocked or someone comes on in the afternoon. I normally don't come on in the afternoons. I did today in the evening. It's usually when shit just goes down that I come on. But I don't mind it. I hung out with Blocked last night in her box too, and I fell asleep listening to the police scanner with y'all. But I hope you all have a good night. Get some rest, and let me know if anything transpires. If you get anything in your messages or anything, I'll be laying here for a bit. So I just took my sleep meds, though, and I'm not going to power through it. It's just gummies, melatonin gummies. Don't get any ideas. If I don't get a box, I'm wrecking my ride into a tree. Roger, you've never asked for one of my boxes. You can come in my boxes. I was going to say it a different way, and I realized that's why I said in my boxes. See you in the TikTok streets. I will, Bubba's filing cabinet. Thank you. All right, guys. Good night.